Tonight's broadcast will start in 2 minutes. The RoCo Radio Game of the Week will begin in 1 minute and 30 seconds. The Reedsville Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center pregame show will start in 1 minute. Tonight's broadcast between Southwestern Randolph and McMichael and the Reedsville Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center pregame show will start in 30 seconds. The rise of the Phoenix. The drive towards a third playoff appearance over the last 4 seasons. Tonight, from beautiful Macfield Stadium in Mayodan, North Carolina, one last non-conference test before the mid-state 2A slate. Two smash-mouth teams meeting on the gridiron for just the second time. It's the Southwestern Randolph Cougars versus the McMichael Fighting Phoenix. Right here, right now, on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Tonight's broadcast of the RoCo Radio Game of the Week between Southwestern Randolph and McMichael is brought to you by our wonderful sponsors, whose passion is to highlight the student athletes in our area, as well as the coaches that help mentor them on and off the field. Tonight's game is brought to you by Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is county-wide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home at 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville, located at 1509 South Scale Street, or 2 Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Tonight's game is brought to you by 2 Rivers Plaza. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is 2 Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today. 2 Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. The RoCo Radio Game of the Week is made possible thanks to support from Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle-cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items, such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In. Since the 1970s. for good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. And tonight's coverage of Southwestern Randolph and McMichael is brought to you thanks in part to Impex Chevrolet GMC at 2009 Barn Street in Reedsville. When you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, look for the difference at Impex Chevrolet GMC. We have an unbeatable selection and world-class service, and choose from over 1,500 vehicles of every model, shape, and price range. With our big city selection and small-town hospitality, you are sure to find just what you're looking for. Shop at one of North Carolina's biggest and best dealers, Impex Chevrolet GMC, at 2009 Barn Street or at ImpexChevroletGMC.com. And the RoCo Radio Game of the Week is brought to you by our friends at Rockingham Update, the community source for local programming, government meeting coverage, community events, promotion, and broadcast, as well as local nonprofit news and so much more. Providing digital community news on all platforms since 2007, RockinghamUpdate.com aims to serve Rockingham County with the dependable information and coverage it deserves. Rockingham Update and RockinghamUpdate.com, the community source. We now head inside the press box at Macfield Stadium for the RoCo Radio Game of the Week pregame show, brought to you by the Reedsville Chamber of Commerce and Visitors Center. Hello and welcome inside Macfield Stadium as we bring you week 4 of the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. It's the 1-2 McMichael Phoenix taking on the 1-1 Southwestern Randolph Cougars. Joe Dexter alongside David Woods as we get you ready for the final non-conference game. The final non-conference slate across the board, David. These are important games to get set for the conference play.
Yes, this gives you really good competition for when you start conference, too, especially with a good team like Southwestern Randolph. We're going to see a whole lot. But how you been, partner? How you doing?
I'm
you had
good.
a good
How
week?
are you? I've had a great week. How about you?
I've had a great week, man. You know, so we got a beautiful facility that we're at with friendly confines of McMichael. We got Bob's phone right here watching the Orioles in Detroit, and we got a little bit of everything going on. I'm ready to go.
It's the pregame show of the week brought to you by the Reedsville Chamber of Commerce and Reedsville Visitor Center at 140 South Scale Street in downtown Reedsville. The Chamber has served as an advocate of the local community since 1914 and always aims for the betterment of Team Reedsville. And the Reedsville Visitor Center is the place to find information, brochures, maps, visitor guides, and information on what the great city of Reedsville and surrounding areas have to offer. At the Reedsville Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center, our goal is to help you grow your business and connect you with all of our resources and your business to those resources and the businesses that make our area the best place to call home. Well, before we dig into things, I got a surprise for you.
Uh-oh, let's go.
I'll be right back.
Oh, I don't know what he's doing. We're trying to see what kind of surprise he's got. Oh, my goodness.
We didn't want to leave you hanging. You've been asking for a new truck. We got you a new 2024 Hot Wheels truck, Silverado, and it's electric, too.
Oh, my goodness.
I know you've been asking for that new truck, and as a friend and as a quote-unquote boss, I had to get you one.
Thank you, buddy. I surely do appreciate it. Hey, I'm going to save this thing for the rest of my life. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
It's new for 2024, too, that Hot Wheels. David, for the last couple of weeks, has been asking for a new vehicle. I had to follow through. So.
Hey, you know what? Impex didn't follow through, but Joe did. Hey, let's go.
It's your RoCo Radio pregame show as we get you ready for McMichael and Southwestern Randolph. We'll start with the Cougars, led by head coach Seth Baxter in his 8th year, 33-40 on the season, 11-27 in conference. But this is a team that he's really built up over the last 4 seasons, a 21-13 record.
Oh, yeah, man. And we went down last year and watched them play. A beautiful facility, man, just absolutely fantastic. And they are going to be a team that's really going to spread you out, and they are going to have some jumbo packages where they run with the quarterback. So they're going to get in 3 receiver set shotgun. They're going to have 2 backs beside their quarterback. They're going to get in 4 wide. I mean, it's going to be electric just watching them.
When asked about it in the preseason for a local outlet, Coach Baxter said that he's hoping his offense is basketball on grass.
Oh, yeah. And that's pretty much kind of what we see across the way over at Reedsville is pretty much basketball on grass, man. They facilitate the football, and this is what Southwestern Randolph's going to do. And they got the quarterback in Noah Steele. That is a very good quarterback. We saw him last year, too. And we figured out who Tater was.
We figured out
Tater time. So last year we went down and we were calling the game.
With the goats. Remember the goats?
With the goats. And we were calling the game. And we kept hearing this guy, it's Tater time. Now we know it's Owen Wilhelm. He's the running back, and he's going to be kind of like a Wildcat quarterback, too. So they're going to use Jumbo Set, and they're going to use him to run in there, too. So we'll see a little bit of everything out of Southwestern tonight.
Last year was Waylon in at quarterback alongside two other Stills who will get majority of the snaps tonight, and a three-quarterback system. This year they're focusing on Stills. You mentioned the senior, 2 second-half touchdowns last week in that win against North Moore. Also just an improviser in the pockets. Went to several different camps this summer to continue to build and get better to win that spot, and he does so. He'll lead this team this season, a team that has the most experience on the offensive line and defensive line, Coach Baxter says, since he's been at the program.
That's going to be a very big key right there for tonight because with McMichael, they're holding probably at least, from what I can tell right now, at least 30-some players. So, I mean, depth's going to be very important in this game to see, how war of attrition, that's what I'm trying to say. War of attrition is going to be with both teams. But, I mean, McMichael, they're going to have to come out and be fundamentally sound. No turnovers tonight because this is a very good ball club, and they're very dangerous.
Coach Baxter also saying before the season that 80 were in the program, 60 participated in off-season workouts. And one thing we'll see, too, you mentioned the offense of what we'll see spread out. We'll also see no huddle a lot tonight from this squad. If you remember last year, it kind of threw off the defense for McMichael just a bit.
Yep, and they will. They're going to try to really throw them off for sure. And McMichael's going to get they're going to open up their offense tonight a little bit, too. We're going to see some shotgun. We're going to see some pistol. And, we're going to see the old wishbone tonight, which will be fun to see, so I'm ready for that.
It's McMichael Phoenix and the Southwestern Randolph Cougars. We're going to get the Star-Spangled Banner here on Future Phoenix Night down on the field with all the kids. Great job by the kids on Future Phoenix Night, the 8th annual here at Macfield Stadium. Several kids in attendance from our local elementaries performing the Star-Spangled Banner. For tonight's RoCo Radio Game of the Week, it's McMichael and Southwestern Randolph. We got more coming up. We'll hear from head coach Steve Tapley in just a bit. First, let's go around the Mid-State 2A and 3A. We'll start with our local games. Reedsville at 3-0 host 0-3 Eastern Elements. You can find that game on TV, My 48. David, predictions, thoughts?
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you what. Looks like Eastern Elements is down a little bit from last year. So I got to go Reedsville 21 points.
Okay.
3 touchdowns.
I like it. I also think Jariel Cobb will continue doing what he has done last week.
The chase.
3 touchdowns, wasn't it, last week?
Yeah, that's it. And the chase for 2,100 yards.
Average darn near 20 yards per carry last week. Williams at 2-1 is at Moorhead 0-3. That's our other game that you can hear this week on RoCo Radio with Jay Ramey and Jonathan Hatley. Their pregame show going on now with the kickoff also at 7:30. This is a game. We got Dan Mahan in that game, the commit to Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Moorhead's looking to get that first win at home and the first win of the season.
It's going to be tough, man. They're like I said before, and I'll say it again. You've got to feed DeQuay Matthews the football. I mean, when we went down and watched him play Rockingham, he had the kickoff return for a touchdown, and then you didn't hardly hear nothing from him. You got to get your speedsters out there, man, because that is not going to be an easy game. Is it doable? Absolutely, anything's doable. But, I mean, you're just going to have to – no turnovers. You're going to have to really get your track stars out there in open space and let them go to work.
DeQuay Matthews might be a key in that one and giving him the football a bit more in that matchup. Rockingham County is off this week, so we look to the Mid-State 2A. On Thursday, it was Oak Grove defeating North Forsyth. West Stokes over North Surrey in the rivalry matchup. 3-0 Walkertown is at 0-3 North Davidson tonight. 3-0 Andrews takes on 1-2 North Rowan. In the Mid-State 3A, it's 0-2 Eastern Guilford at 2-1 Western Alamance. 2-0 Ben L. Smith at 1-2 Thomasville. Other games to watch in the area. 3-0 Southern Nash is at 2-1 Southern Alamance. In 1A, David's Granite Bears are at it again. The number 8 squad in the Metro rankings for Max Preps at 3-0. They take on 3-0 Ashe County and 3-0 Randleman, who is ranked currently.
So give me the prediction. Let me get the prediction for the Mount Airy game.
Give
70-0.
In a battle of undefeated. Hey, anything is possible.
Absolutely.
With that squad. In the latest rankings from high school OT in the 2A West, Randleman is ranked number 1.
Mm-hmm.
If the playoffs were to happen today, number 1 seed, number 2 seed is Reedsville. 3-0 Randleman is at 3-0 Union Pines tonight. That'll be an interesting breakdown of the 2A, and Randleman's really started strong. Right now it's too early to tell, but we'll see how that goes. I think Randleman, though, is going to be a team that we hear or face in the playoffs.
I really think that's going to be a tough test right there with Randleman. Randleman's pretty good, but I think we'll see them deep in the playoffs for sure when it comes to Reedsville.
It's McMichael Phoenix and the Southwestern Randolph Cougars. As we get you ready for kickoff, let's hear from head coach Steve Tapley of your Fighting Phoenix.
It's the RoCo Radio pregame show brought to you by the Reedsville Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Centers. We're joined with head coach Steve Tapley of the McMichael Fighting Phoenix. Coach, first and foremost, congratulations on win number 1.
Hey, appreciate it. It was a tough one, but figured out a way to get it done. So
it looked like one of those games that you just love to coach afterwards when you think about it, because back and forth, and your guys made plays throughout.
I'm not gonna lie, we were all tired, including the coaches after that one. It was one of those games where first half we did things right, but we did enough things wrong that, we found ourselves in a hole. In the second half, we came out, we focused, we did what we needed to do, and put us in a position where we could win the game.
One guy that stood out to me on the highlights that I was able to see was Tyvon Dalton. He had the 2 touchdowns and then the interception to seal the game. What did he mean in that one, and what has he meant so far this season for you?
So Tyvon's just a competitor. He wants to win everything, whether it be practice in the game. He's going to go out there and give everything he has. He's a leader on the field. Wish we had about 15 more of them, but he's a great kid, great football player, and we rely on him.
When you talk about poise for your program as you build this program up throughout the season, I imagine a game like that, especially for your quarterback, helps build the poise when you're able to come back and play the way they did at the end of the game in the final seconds.
Well, that didn't start Friday night. That's one of those things where we know what we're capable of. And you look at the first half of that game and the first 2 games, we just continually shot ourselves in the foot. We'd be in a good position. We'd make a big play, and we did it some, Friday night too. We make a good play. We have a holding call. We get a touchdown. We get it called back for aiding the runner. We just found ways, for the first 5 halves of the season to put ourselves in holes that we couldn't get out of. We knew we were capable of making plays, and we told the guys at halftime, just calm down, go play football, have fun. You'll be happy with what happens.
Coach, it looked like you opened up the playbook a little bit last week. Is that something you're continuing to look to do throughout the season?
We're going to have a little bit of both. We've got athletes that we feel like we can play in space, and if we need to get in the bone and be a power football team, we can do that. So we're very multiple right now. We're just kind of feel ourselves out and see exactly where we fit, and whatever's working, that's what we can do.
Coach, how have you felt defensively throughout the start of the season, and what are some of the key guys that you've seen?
Defensively, it's all about just reading your keys and being where you need to be and playing disciplined football. I think our 2 inside linebackers have done a pretty good job so far. Braden and Brady, they both do a great job making their keys and calling out pulls and getting backs out of the backfield. I think our secondary has been pretty solid. What we do isn't extremely simple. And so being able to stay focused and make sure we have eyes in the right places is important for us.
How have you felt about the emergence of guys like Nate Harris? I mean, watching the tape, that guy's got natural speed.
Well, Nate's not a surprise to anybody that's been around us. He's, I think we talked about early in the preseason that he's a guy that some guys, when you see him run, they're like, wow, that guy's trying to be fast. Nate's just fast. He's not trying to be fast. He just is fast. So we knew he was a guy that was going to blossom this year. Coming back from a big injury last year, he's hungry. And we look forward to him doing more good things throughout the year.
What do you see in the Southwestern Randolph team from what we saw last year broadcasting the game? A physical team, they like to run from that quarterback position, and just a tough overall program.
That's the exact same thing we saw on film. They're a disciplined football team. They're big. They're tough. They've got numbers. They're going to throw people at you in waves. They don't have a whole lot of guys that go both ways. They've got a few. They're athletic on the outside. They're big and strong on the inside, and we're going to have to play well.
Tonight's Future Phoenix Family Night, I always appreciate that night here. What's that mean to you, just seeing the young folks making it their way here to be able to see this game and to see what is coming for McMichael football?
Well, first and foremost, we want to make sure that we're representing McMichael High School well, because these guys are going to be the guys that we're counting on in the future. So we want to represent McMichael well so that parents understand when their young men get up here what they're going to be in for, and just put on a good show and make them feel like they're important. They are important, and come out and win a ball game.
Coach, we appreciate your time. Good luck tonight and throughout the rest of the season.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot.
That's head coach Steve Tapley of your McMichael Fighting Phoenix here on the RoCo Radio pregame show, brought to you by the Reedsville Chamber of Commerce and Visitors Center. Glad to have you along here for week number 4 as we get ready for kickoff between Southwestern Randolph and McMichael. Let's go to the comments. Melita says she's multitasking at its best. She's listening to both broadcasts. We've got Jay and we've got Jonathan over in Eden for Moorhead and Williams, and she's watching Reedsville on TV.
Wow, that's a triple threat right there. that's a skill.
That's skill. Also in the comment, my guy Mike Meals in Houston. This is the best. There's the best dang broadcast team in the land. Glad to have you in there, Mike. Thanks for joining us.
How you doing?
As we bring you the captains for today's game. We'll start with the McMichael Phoenix. The captain, Solomon Simpson, as well as Brady Dunn. Also captains tonight, Christopher Brown and quarterback Kai Tart. As they are at midfield awaiting the captains of the Southwestern Randolph Cougar squad, who are 1-1 on the season.
I'll tell you what, partner, I'm still admiring my Silverado right here. Can I fit in it or what? That's what I'm trying to see.
You might be able to. Here's the thing, that the secret feature, it's a heavyweight green speed. That means it's an electric 8 out of 10.
Wow.
Electric truck for David.
Hey, I'll tell you what,
Let
man.
me upgrade you. The diesel, man, going to electric. I never would have anticipated it.
I can't find a better boss than anything else. I'll tell you what, I got a brand new truck and he gives me a payday. I love it.
Hot Wheels, baby. Oh, no.
Oh, here it comes.
You hear it, David?
Here it goes.
Phil Collins.
We've been waiting on this. We've been texting back and forth all week.
Ready to rock here at Macfield Stadium in Mayodan, North Carolina. The drums are about to beat. Kickoff's coming. Soak it in just a bit. Before we bring you our keys to the game, brought to you by Greensboro Auto Center at 3800 Burlington Road in Greensboro. Come experience a new way to buy your next vehicle at Greensboro Auto Center, where car shopping is made easy with a vast selection of new and used cars, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile. Our service center is also here to help you serve you with oil changes, as well as tire rotations, brake inspections, and anything else to extend the longevity of your auto investment. Greensboro Auto Center, open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. And find us online at gsoauto.com.
So I got to give a big shout out to Brad Gullah that owns it, and I got to give another big shout out to my mother-in-law Tony Bullens for representing us. We really do appreciate it. Thank you.
So our keys to the game for me, it's that line of scrimmage and the attrition factor we were talking about earlier. It's a track meet offensively for Southwestern Randolph, but defensively, they're going to check in several guys, and when they're defensively going up against McMichael, they're going to be a little bit more fresh. So McMichael's got to be on key at the line of scrimmage in order to battle that.
They do. So I think what McMichael needs to do tonight, my key to the game, is slowing the game down for Southwestern. I mean, you've really got to slow it down. You've got to take your time with this because, like you said, they're going to be bringing guys in and out on the offensive line, defensive line. I mean, it's going to be – they're really going to have to slow it down. That's really my key to the game right there. No turnovers. I'm ready to see how they're going to open up the offense. I mean, Coach Tapley last week, he was started out as a wishbone this season, but now he's spread out to the pistol. Then he's going to the shotgun. So we're going to see some different things tonight, I feel like. So we're in for a good matchup.
That's the keys to the game presented by Greensboro Auto Center. Get you ready for kickoff. Phil Collins sets the tune. The captains for Southwestern Randolph is Chase Ellison, Ethan Sermon, Easton Gravely, and Damon Mobley.
I'll tell you what, partner, look at that. I'm getting goosebumps, baby. Phil Collins, there's no the man right there.
So McMichael will return the football to start things here at Macfield. I think Coach Tapley wants that football to get his offense going. I expect we're going to see a little bit of wrinkles that you might not have seen from McMichael this season.
And I like it, man. A coach that can really just turn it around and can kind of run some wishbone, and next thing you know, you hit him with a shotgun, 4 wide receivers. I mean, that's going to be fun to watch. I can't wait for this.
Here it is. Here come the McMichael Phoenix here to the near sideline in their black home uniforms with light blue numbering and gold trim in the black helmets, jet black with no logos.
And there's a familiar face I see with a camera on the sidelines. Old Jesus Malloy coached him back in 2019.
Joining them on this future Phoenix night is the Dirty Birds, a recreation football program.
That's awesome, man. Those kids will remember that for the rest of their life.
On the far sideline are the Cougars of Southwestern Randolph. Blue pants, white jerseys, blue numbering, yellow trim. With 12 minutes on the clock as we start the first. A close ball game. Interceptions, the difference last year between these two. 2 interceptions for the Phoenix. And the physical play of Southwestern Randolph was just too much in that ball game. Despite the score of 20-6, Southwestern Randolph really controlled the game.
Oh, absolutely. It's like once they got a 2-touchdown lead, then they pretty much controlled the game with the quarterback draws. They put 2 running backs side by side, right beside the quarterbacks, and they were just running up the middle and just taking their time.
So the Cougars set to kick to the Phoenix. The Phoenix will return left to right. At future Phoenix night, I get to see my kids. It's Nora and Colson waving into the press box.
Oh, partner. So I know you got your Mike McCarthy play sheet right there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're getting ready to call your plays, this, that, and the other. So
Blue 90.
I got a trivia question for you tonight.
You brought trivia tonight.
I've done some trivia for you tonight.
Setting up to kick off for the Cougars, number 7, Asher Perkins.
All right, partner, strap them up. Let's go to work.
Perkins set to kick from the 40-yard line. Back to return is Braden Dalton on the near side. I believe it's Nate Harris on the far side. In the return, left to right. Beautiful backdrop for football. Skies darkened earlier this afternoon, but we're going to play with no rain thus far as that one goes out of bounds on the 20-yard line far side to start things off.
Perkins kickoff rolls out of bounds right at the 20-yard line of the Phoenix.
Here we go with this Phoenix offense. Had a strong outing last week in their win against South Stokes, a 37-34 win. The passing game, David, was strong. The running game was strong. Tyvon Dalton led the way with 2 touchdowns, a rushing and a receiving one, as well as the interception to seal the game with time running out in the fourth quarter.
I'm ready to see what McMichael comes out. Oh, looks like he's going to come out with the
4 receiver set, trips near side, single receiver far side. Yoakley in the backfield alongside Kai Tart, the sophomore. Motion the backfield, Dalton. He gets a quick flip on the jet sweep. Look to the far side, gets past, back to the line of scrimmage, out of bounds. Might be a gain of 1 or 2.
So this is pretty good start by Coach Tapley and McMichael. So what they're going to do right here, they run a jet sweep. They're trying to get their speedy receivers out in the open and let them go.
Kai Tart, the 5'11", 130 sophomore at quarterback.
What do we got here? Timeout already? Oh, players coming out.
Looks like we're just going to have a substitution.
Yes, I think he's got an equipment issue.
Coach Tapley said what he loves about Tart is he's football smart, he's intrigued by the game, and most importantly, he understands the passing game.
He seems like he's been making good decisions, too, because if there's nothing there, he's taking off and running.
4 receiver set, 3 near side, single receiver far side. Tart looks this way. Throws quickly, middle of the field. That is complete. First down and more. All to the far sideline, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20-yard line. Trip out of bounds and complete to Trent Leonard, the junior.
What a good start right there. Yeah, it was just a shotgun formation. The receiver set in the zone, easy pitch and catch, and a big gain. That's a good start from McMichael.
1st and 10, Phoenix.
So 1st and 10 for the Phoenix up to the 20-yard line, moving left to right. First drive of the game, the RoCo Radio Game of the Week, Week 4. It's McMichael at Southwestern Randolph. Single back alongside Tart in that pistol look. Yoakley gets the football, barrels through. This is what we're used to.
Yes,
Past the 10 to the 5-yard line. Strongs it to the goal line.
He's just short.
Number
7.
That's the Cody Yoakley we love and know.
Yes, sir. I miss seeing him.
The 5'11", 165 senior, 2 rushing touchdowns last week against West Stokes, drags the whole defense of Southwestern Randolph to the goal line. After the big pass play on the connection from Kai Tart to his receiver Trent Leonard. Tart looks to the sidelines for the play call. Now he'll relay it to his offensive line, sets just in front of the tailback Cody Yoakley. 2 receivers far side, single receiver near side. Jumbo up front, motion Dalton from the slot far side here to the near side. Receiver moves in on the far side as well.
Go.
It's a fade throw, just misses his intended receiver Rosenbaum.
First down pass attempt is incomplete. Kai Tart looking to connect with receiver number 87.
So Coach Tapley, he talked to us before the game, and he's going to run the old run and shoot. You remember those days at Florida, the old ball coach?
June Jones in Hawaii with Cole Brennan.
Oh, man. If I'm Coach Tapley right here, I'm going to give it off to Yoakley.
Second and goal, looking to throw. Tart rolls to the far side. He's got some blocks. Will he get to the goal line? Yes, he'll walk in.
Touchdown!
Rivers Plaza Kooler Ice score for Kai Tart. A beautiful drive. You couldn't draw it up better. It started with a beautiful connection from Tart to Trent Leonard. He got to about the 20-yard line. Then Cody Yoakley barreled forward to the goal line, and Kai Tart finishes it off for the Phoenix. They lead it 6-0 here in the first.
Oh, we got a little razzle-dazzle right here. Might be going for 2.
Just 2 players here on the near
he
side.
is.
Everybody lined up on the far side. That's Dalton who gets the ball.
That's 2.
Floats it to Braden Dalton, and 2 points.
2-point conversion.
Here on the near side, fade float.
Number 4, Tyvon Dalton.
So Coach Tapley coming out aggressive here tonight from McMichael.
Hey, we can let the cat on the bag now. He told us before the pregame show he was going to do this. He was going to come out, be aggressive.
And with a team like Southwestern, you got to be aggressive tonight.
Now we'll see, I imagine on the flip side, a lot of control of the football, hard run. They're just so physical.
They're very physical, man. Just watching them last year and going down and making the trip. And great quarterback, like I said, in Noah Steele. They're going to be very fundamentally sound.
So Southwestern Randolph will return the ball. 1-1 on the season. Opened up with a loss to Western Guilford, 29-0, but a win in Week 2, 34-7.
Listen to it now, live on RoCo Radio. That's available through YouTube, or you can find them on Facebook, RoCoRadio.com.
Oh, Bob giving us the hookup. We appreciate
Thank you, Bob.
that.
Bob's the best.
Kicking off for the Phoenix from 25.
Williamson will kick
Williamson.
off for McMichael. Return going right to left for the Cougars.
Back deep for Southwestern Randolph on the far side, number 7, Asher Perkins. And I think that's number 8.
Oh, good boot.
Good boot.
Oh, good catch.
Far reach. That's in the hands of Perkins. Perkins near side to the 25-yard line, where he's brought down by the McMichael special teams. The stop by number 5, Braden Dalton, the junior.
Okay, so what we're going to see on defense with McMichael is a 3-4 bear front. The bear front is pretty much suited as a cover 3, and it's a man-to-man coverage, but you have to have the safety come up and really, really do some damage.
All right, help a dummy out, okay?
Okay.
I did a little bit of digging.
All right.
So with that bear, basically what you're doing is you're trying to cover the center and guards to open up single plays against the tackles, right?
That's it.
Okay.
Mhm.
So what it does is when you fill that all 3 gaps inside, it opens up solo matchups with the tackles for your blitzers.
That's it.
Shotgun formation for Southwestern Randolph. The quarterback, Noah Stills, takes it on the first run of the game. He's got space through the slot near the far side hash. It's a big gain of 15.
And here we go.
That's what we talked about.
This is what they're going to do. They're going to grind it out. They're going to have some heavy run game. They will pass it now.
You can be flashy. You can score all kinds of points, but you can also just be sound and fundamental. That's what Southwestern Randolph does. And then they'll hit you with a little bit of flash.
That's it.
That's their salt and pepper. Two receivers near side, 2 receivers far side for the Cougars at their own 40-yard line, moving right to left. 7-0 lead, make it 8-0 lead for the Phoenix here in the first as Whalen gets the football. That's going to be a loss. The loose ball dropped. So it'll be second down and about 15.
It's a loss of 3 on the play. It'll be second down and 13 for the Cougars at their 38-yard line.
So the one thing we got to watch out for tonight with this bear front, your linebackers in this defense is going to be covering the running backs.
Right.
So that might be a mismatch we need to really watch out for right there.
For number 9?
Mm-hmm. Well, for your running backs in general.
Here comes Stills, the quarterback, looks near side. Time to throw, puts it up in the air, complete. Nice stiff arm off the shoulder for a first down. The receiver, number 12, Kempton Reed.
Yep. And the one good thing about Southwestern's receivers is they really sit in the zone and they really give their quarterback a good option to pass to.
Reed, the all-conference linebacker, with the catch, makes it first down past midfield at the 48. Moving right to left. Stills looks to the sideline to Coach Baxter, the offensive coordinator. Now he'll settle in with a back alongside him, an up back as well on the far side. Motion man gets the football. Far side.
He's still going.
He's still going. Bounces off several tackles, and that is going to be a first down before a pile of McMichael defenders bring down Asher Perkins.
Asher Perkins, he's a pretty shifty guy, man. You know, come out a couple plays, he's really shifty.
He had a touchdown last game against Northmore.
McMichael 35-yard line before being brought down by a flock of Phoenix. It's good enough for a Cougar first down.
So after the Phoenix touchdown on the started with a long completion to Trent Leonard, then a big run from Cody Oakley, finished by Kai Tart. Now Southwestern Randolph on the flip side has moved the football with the running game.
Here they go with the jumbo set. We're probably going to see a quarterback draw right here.
Tater time in at quarterback. That's Owen Whalen. He looks to the far side, gets some room to the 30-yard line, out of bounds.
We might be coming back. Might have
Did
a
you
hold.
see yellow over there?
There's a yellow.
I might need my glasses today, partner.
There it is.
So it will be holding against Southwestern Randolph. 8-0 score. McMichael leads it. 7:31 to play here in the first quarter.
I tell you what, right here, this is pretty good for McMichael, because if you can bend but don't break, and let Southwestern make their own mistakes, and you just cover what you can cover, you might get the ball back right here.
Whalen still in at, actually it still's in at quarterback. Whalen alongside him. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Quick throw to Reed. Reed gets it on the screen to the 40-yard line.
First down pass attempt is complete to Kempton Reed, number 12, brought down by McMichael's number 12, Trenton.
So to the 40-yard line, second down and 15.
So defensively, I haven't really seen much of any kind of blitz or bringing any kind of pressure so far. They're pretty much just playing straight up, just trying to contain.
To the wristband for quarterback Noah Stills. On second down and 15, man in motion is Perkins. Fakes it to him, throws it far side. It is complete to
good.
Reed in the slot. Gets to the far side edge, out of bounds, but a first down. Ooh, slid on the track too. Looks like he's all right though.
That was a great catch by Kempton Reed right there. He had to go up and get it, and he still fought for extra yardage for the first down.
Chased out of bounds on the far side.
They'll move Reed all over the place in the slot at tight end. You can see him out wide as well at some point. We see him in the slot on the far side here. 3 receivers set. Whalen in the backfield. Make it a 4 receiver set. Trips to the far side. First and 10 from the 25-yard line in Phoenix territory, moving right to left. Down 8 for Southwestern Randolph. The keeper for Stills, and a nice tackle, form tackle on number 21, Nate Harris.
9, Noah Stills keeps it. Runs near side, brought down by
Big gain of about 2.
Yep, and as Southwestern gets herself in a 4th down, I mean, they're in deep territory where they can go for it.
The problem, and we keep emphasizing it, but I know it's only 2 yards, but if you continuously move 2, 3,
I mean,
with that, it's going to wear out the defensive line.
That's a war of attrition right there that we talked about earlier. I mean, you know, they're going to rotate guys in and out on the offensive line. He said they're really deep.
Perkins in the slot. He motions into the backfield. Gets the football on the handoff from Stills. Goes far side on the little sweep. Man, he's got room to the 10 to the goal line.
It's a touchdown.
Great drive from Perkins. Great drive from Reed. Leads Southwestern Randolph to the end zone. And an 8-6 ball game with 5:46 to play here in the first quarter. Man, Perkins is shifty.
I'm telling you, man, he's very shifty. And it didn't take but for one pass, that was about it. It was all runs from there.
Quarterback still set to run this offense in the 2-point conversion.
They're going for 2 now.
Reed in the slot near side. It's a 4-receiver set. Reed on the far side, Perkins on the near side in the slot. Now Perkins motions from that slot near side to the far side. Looking to throw his Stills. Gets to the far side goal line, and he'll get in. 8-8 ball game.
So McMichael had it covered. He was going to run a little quick out route with Stills. They covered that up, but you still have to watch Noah Stills right there. Excuse me, Asher Perkins. He was on the out route.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Two Rivers Plaza, Rockham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza, 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today. Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. And Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of the many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more at Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. Braden Dalton back to return, as is Harris, who'll get the ball on the far side of the 15, drops it, picks it back up to the 20-yard line, works his way to the middle of the field, out to the near side 20. Looking for the 30-yard line, it closes. Nice job special teams-wise closing that up.
Might be an area of blocking the back or holding.
Logan Allred on the stop with the flag back there, yep.
The kicker for the Cougars is number 7, Ashley.
Okay, so if I'm McMichael right here and Coach Tapley, I keep the pedal to the metal, do the same thing you done last time.
8-8 ball game. First drive of the game for McMichael. It was a big pitch and catch from Kai Tart to his receiver Trent Leonard. A Cody Yoakley 10-yard run to the goal line, finished by Kai Tart on the run to the edge on the far side. Southwestern Randolph answers back. Now McMichael on their second drive offensively with 5:37 to play in the first quarter. All even 8-8 here on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Score update from Melita in the comments. Reedsville up 7-0. A Cobb touchdown run and a extra point. Tart floats back to the goal line.
Oh, it's
the throw
intercepted.
is picked off and intercepted at the 5-yard line by the linebacker, number 4, Brody Shepard.
Oh, no. So it looked like he was trying to go for a running back screen. Guy just picked it off, and that was it.
Interception, Southwestern Randolph. Number 4, Brody Shepard.
So they'll take over at the 6 of the Phoenix, moving right to left. Tough one, but you got to bounce back.
Yep, you got to bounce back from it. You got to forget about that and move on to the next one. We got a jumbo formation right here. Here comes Tater.
Owen Whalen in at quarterback.
Timeout.
And a timeout from Southwestern Randolph.
Timeout.
5:24 to play here in the first quarter. McMichael 8 and Southwestern Randolph 8.
Gildan, Press Glass. Also our banner sponsors this year include Foothill.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Impex Chevrolet Buick GMC.
When you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, hey, this is Tom Russell, General Manager at Impex Chevrolet GMC in Reedsville. That would be unbeatable selection and world-class service. Choose from over 1,500 vehicles of every model, shape, and price range. With our big city selection and small town hospitality, you're sure to find just what you're looking for. Shop at one of North Carolina's biggest and best dealers, Impex Chevrolet GMC. On Barnes Street in Reedsville and at ImpexChevroletGMC.com.
So after the turnover from Shepard on the
We
interception,
have found a phone. If you're missing a phone,
it's taken over at the 4-yard line for Southwestern Randolph. Whalen takes it to the far side, breaks a tackle at the shoestrings and gets in easily. Far side, does a nice little ditty in the back of the end zone and put 6 more points on the board for Southwestern Randolph. They'll take the lead now.
See, that's one thing about the 3-4 Bear front. I mean, you've only got 3 down linemen, and when they have 2 up backs like that and they're going one way, it's hard to even get a push for McMichael. That's one thing to watch out for tonight, too.
14-8, 2-point conversion team out. Now they'll motion in. It'll be for an extra point. Stills to hold. Perkins to kick. Nice snap, nice hold, end over end.
That's
Extra
good.
point is through. 7-point lead for Southwestern Randolph. 5:15 to play here in the first quarter.
Cougars point after is good. On the hold, number 9, Noah Stills.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed late last year, but they're the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987. Providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness. Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey when greater comfort and rapid response matter most. Make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit AncoraCC.org. So Harris and Dalton back to return. Braden Dalton, that is, here on the near side. Far side for Harris as Perkins sets to kick. After the turnover, the interception at the 6-yard line. Perkins squibs it. It's on the ground at the 30-yard line, picked up far side. Yoakley has it at the 30-yard line, brought down, a big hit. And a nice stop on special teams by number 28, Aiden Walker. Southwestern Randolph.
Tell you what, so if I'm McMichael right here on this drive, I'm looking to get Cody Oakley the football. Let him get some runs in. Let him open up this run and shoot.
You know what I'm
really
picturing?
Get things going. What's that?
You know your man Zeke down in Dallas?
Oh, Lord. Here we
the
go.
spoon?
Here we go.
Feed him.
That's it.
5:10 to play here in the first quarter. McMichael down 7-15-8. First drive was a score. Second drive, a turnover. Tart will look to shake it off. In the gun, Yoakley alongside him. Bunched up far side. Now a man in motion is Dalton from the far side to the near side.
Here we go.
Yoakley gets the football on the slight delay and a nice gain of 2.
First down carry, McMichael.
Second down and 8 for the Phoenix from the 30-yard line.
Number 12, Kempton Reed.
Moving left to right.
Let's see if they feed him again right here, partner. Uh-oh, it looks like we might get a Jets. Ooh.
Another motion for Dalton. We've seen that several times.
Oh,
Rolling
man,
out near
perfect.
side. Nice run for Tart. He'll get out of bounds. It's going to be close. It's going to be just short of a first down.
And that's the one good thing about Tart, man. He is very smart when it comes to football right here. I mean, he takes and he's got a toss right to the running back, but instead he keeps it because he sees 2 guys coming on the blitz. Very smart.
Down and 1. Yep, faked it to the motion man Dalton on the far side, and all kinds of room here on the near side for the keeper. Dalton holds, thought about pulling, hands it off instead.
Oh, no.
Ball is on the ground.
Was it down?
Is it down or is it a fumble?
They didn't call it.
I think it's down.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Nowhere to go on the carry.
On the carry for McMichael, number 24, Aiden Curry.
Aiden Curry.
Brought down for a loss of 3. It's going to be 4th down and 4.
And see, that's one thing with Southwestern right here. You've got to really stay with them. If they score, you've got to score, because if not, it's going to be a tough getting the football back, especially when they take their time and running the ball.
Spencer Tapley back at the McMichael 31 to receive the snap.
So on 4th down, the punt unit is out, and a flag before the punt.
Maybe offsides? Either that or a false start. Let's see.
37-yard line of Southwest Randolph.
Haven't seen the signal yet. Oh, here we go. False start, offense. Looks like Southwestern will take the yards on that.
Offense huddle up on the far side as they get ready to take the field. Last drive, David, for them, it was just basically running the football, power strength, and getting into the end zone.
I mean, they had that one pass, where the receiver set in the zone, but after that, it was pretty much jet sweeps. You had your heavy set formation where you had Tater running right to the right. Noah Steele getting in on the action with some run. That's what we planned on seeing that. We knew we was going to see that. It's just a heavy dose.
Cougars will take over offensively with a 7-point lead, 15-8 with 3:50 to play here in the first. Score update from Melita in the comments. Williams up 7-0 in Eden over the Panthers. Cougars line up in the gun, 2 backs alongside Stills.
This is where you got to watch the.
Hand it off to Kempton Reed, right up the middle, dodges several defenders, gets the first down, right up past midfield.
And when they come out in the 2 running back set right there, this is really where you got to watch in the 3-4 bear, because this is when your linebackers will have to take contain on both running backs right here, and it could be a mismatch.
Maybe a hold on it. That run actually from Asher Perkins. And the hold will push this one back. It will go back past the 35 to the 33.
So now it's first down and 20 for the Cougars.
So first and 20 for the Southwestern Randolph Cougars with a 7-point lead. 3:30 to play here in the first quarter. They look to the sidelines, the offensive line and the skill players just all together.
Something's going on. What we got here?
I think there might be some confusion from Coach Baxter and the offense.
It's a little chatter, nothing too bad.
So now things start to roll. First and 20 from their own 33.
So they're in the middle of the field right now. I'd look for a jet sweep again. Oh, Here it comes.
Here it comes
there
to
it is.
Perkins. He gets the football, goes to the far side hash, tries to find the sideline, but can't. A big stop, but also a big gain. It'll get back to the almost near the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be second down and about 14.
And they give you a mixture of doses, man. You got speedy and shifty. Then you got power back. I mean, it's
one thing I've
speed,
noticed,
precision, everything.
One that they must have keyed on the far side of the field because they're definitely running it that way.
They
several
are,
times.
yep, for sure.
So second down and about 14.
Here comes the jumbo set.
Ball at about the 37-yard line,
Oh, no.
looking for the blitz, and it's going to be a jump from the McMichael defense. So let me get it back to the original line of scrimmage just in front of it. It'll be second down and 9.
And that's one thing I said before, you know, let Southwestern do their thing. Just don't give them any easy yardage.
Yeah, you can't.
Second down and 8.
Because once you do that, tick-tock, 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 they're going to take their time every single play.
And they're going to get theirs anyway. So
Yeah, they're going to get it, yeah, for sure.
Thank you. Second down and 8. Hand it off.
There's that
Big
man.
run. There's that tater time.
There's that man Tater.
We got to tell the story. So last year, we're at Southwestern Randolph, right? And it's a 3-quarterback set. We're
That's
up on the
it.
top of the press box. And we're enjoying the game. And all of a sudden, number 3 checks in. And we hear from the crowd, "It's tater time!" We're like, we had to ask when they came back this year, who's Tater?
And we finally know.
And Owen Whalen had a great year
He
great
did.
season last year. All-conference linebacker.
There it is. Steady dose of the quarterback draw right there.
This time, after the first down, a gain of about 3. So past midfield.
And Noah Steele, he seems like that kind of quarterback, man, that can have, what, maybe 600-700 yards rushing, another 1,000 and some passing. He's definitely a good dual-threat quarterback.
You know, we're starting to see a trend, okay, from these quarterbacks. A 3.62 GPA.
Wow.
Smart kid.
Very smart. Yeah, I got a 6-page paper coming up in
They can't help you, David.
220.
Fake the handoff to Perkins, give it to Whalen, right up the gut, first down and more to the 30-yard line, far side.
And see, that's the thing about the 3-4 Bear. You got 3 down linemen. The interior can be sliced and diced. I mean, and you really can't play your linebackers up because when you do, then you don't have anybody for the outsides. I mean, it's pretty much easy jet sweeps on the outside, so you just got to stick to what you're doing. Let them get theirs, bend, but don't break.
Inside a minute now, clock rolling at 35 seconds, first and 10 from the 34. Inside McMichael territory is Southwestern Randolph with a 7-point lead. QB keeper, nice block to the edge, seals it, tries to find space, gets 6. Does the quarterback Noah Stills.
And I think you got a good point right there, partner. It seems like each run they do, or any kind of play for that matter, is going to the right-hand side. They had 3 receivers set to the left, and they were on their near hash and still ran the ball to the right. So they're seeing something right in there.
You can't sell on it, though, because knowing this coaching staff,
oh, yeah,
they might be setting something up here to the left
they
side.
could burn you in a heartbeat, that's for sure.
So the end of the first quarter hits here at Macfield Stadium. A 15-8 lead for Southwestern Randolph with the football on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Brought to you by our great friends at Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza right across the street from Macfield at Little Caesars Pizza, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose's Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scales or 2 Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice. Great tasting, fresh ice available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are.
So my brother just sent me a score of the Reidsville game. He's watching it on YouTube TV. 7-7.
7-7 ball game down at Community Stadium. Good chance we'll be there next week as Reidsville takes on North Forsyth. We'll also, we know that one of the two teams will be there. One of the two will be at the McMichael and Moorhead game.
Yeah. You're going to be in for a surprise next week.
His junior and senior year on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. Jason has served his community as chief of police.
Oh, here we go, partner. We got the jumbo package again. We got 2 up backs to the left-hand side. Here comes Tater in there. Uh-oh. That's close.
Run to the 15-yard line.
You think about a half yard shy of the first down rate?
I think that's going to be just short. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, we see the honored chair for Jeff Neal, the blue chair in the stands. Sitting there, being honored today is former Madison Chief of Police Jason White, former Mayodan police officer. Just the nicest guy.
Absolutely, man. I got a chance to speak to him back in 2019 during the COVID year. He come and watch practice all the time, and actually got to have some good conversations with him, man. He was an all-around great guy.
When I worked at the newspaper, it was, what do you need? What can I help you with?
Absolutely.
Anytime I needed anything.
He was there for anybody. He really was.
He even got in a kayak for me so I could take some pictures.
He was a big teddy bear, man. Here I am standing beside of him. He was a hoss.
4th down and short. McMichael looking for the stop. Here in the second quarter, Stills looks to the wristband, tries to get the hard snap.
Don't jump.
Now looks back to the sideline, and we're going to have a timeout. Southwestern Randolph didn't like the look defensively from McMichael.
You got him shook.
15-8 ball game, 10:39 to play here in the second. Southwestern Randolph with the football at the 25-yard line of McMichael.
With the pot raffle. That will be at halftime. We'll be drawing that winner. We'll also be having a performance from the McMichael High School marching band.
So if I'm at Michael right here, defensively, we're probably going to see the 2 up backs again. A heavy set jumbo package. I would be looking for that, especially probably more than likely going to the left-hand side because they're on their near hash.
Defense set for McMichael.
Let's see what they come out in.
4th and 1 at the Phoenix 25-yard line.
So they got their Noah Steele out here now.
Phoenix fans, let's make some noise.
Might be your time to take a chance and open up for the pass. We'll see. 2 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Single back in the backfield. Motion Perkins in the backfield to the far side slot. QB keeper for Steele.
Oh, he didn't get
Big
it.
stop
No
for
way.
McMichael.
No way. Ain't no way he got that one.
Brady Dunn with the stop.
In on the tackle for the Phoenix.
Near side run.
Brady Dunn.
What is it? No call yet. That meant Michael ball. Good stop.
Michael football on the Brady Dunn stop.
They held him. Way to go, defense.
Oh, man, Bob.
We love Bob.
Oh, absolutely.
Great play.
So that was a humongous stop right there. Now we got to get something going offensively.
You know, Stills took just a second to try and jump through that gap, and right closing it was Brady Dunn.
I mean, if I was Coach Baxter right there, I would have come out in that jumbo set formation.
So 1st and 10 from near the 25-yard line for the Phoenix. Down 7, 15-8, 10:35 to play in the first half. Tart in the pocket, gets some pressure, gets out of there, looks to the far side. He's facing a rusher, throws it out of bounds.
That's not bad. Everything was pretty much covered up. You did have
Looking to pass
number 5, Braden Dalton, a little bit open, but he didn't see him downfield.
Protection breaks down. Throws it incomplete to the far
Second
side.
down
Second
and
down
10.
again from Michael.
Placing at the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
Moving right to left. Tart with one nice connection to Trent Leonard on the first drive offensively for McMichael.
All right, so you got one-on-one coverage right here with Southwestern against receivers of McMichael.
4 receiver set. Tart with time to throw. He's flushed out of the pocket. Steps back. Throws an interception right to the middle of the field. And picked off for the second time is Tart.
On second down, Tart.
I believe the interception going to number 12. Kempton Reed.
And the way it looked like, I don't think Tart even seen him. I think he just threw it and hoping for the best, because you had a receiver open for the slant route right there, but he just did not see the linebacker.
So it will be Southwestern Randolph football at the 21. And those are things you're going to learn. He's a sophomore.
He's just a sophomore.
Year starting. This is just his fourth start.
And just think of when he becomes a senior, man. It's going to be awesome to watch.
Because when we watch him in the pocket right now, even on that drive, even with that mistake, he understands the pocket.
He's giving it time. He's giving it time for the plays to develop, but he's just not having enough time right now on the offensive line.
So here comes Stills at quarterback. Perkins in motion. Fake the handoff to him. He keeps it near side hash all the way to the 10-yard line. Finally wrapped up by Harris.
And this is what Southwesterns do. I mean, we've seen probably, what do you think now, 15 quarterback runs at least?
You know who would play great in this offense?
Who was that?
Our former Tim Tebow, Bryce Baker.
I like it. I like it. He would play perfect.
The original Tim Tebow would too. Whalen and Stills look to the far sideline. Now they'll set with 9:43 to play here in the first half. They lead at 15-8 after the turnover inside the 10-yard line. On the sweep to Perkins. Looks to the far side hash. Brought down by several. Phoenix in front of the 5.
Number 7, Asher Perkins, the ball carrier, brought down by several.
Not a bad stop. I mean, it would be a big-time stop right here if McMichael can hold it.
Michael Vasquez. Gain of a couple.
Looking at about 6 yards from the end zone.
From the 7 for the Cougars.
Excuse me, 7 yards. Thank you, Bob.
The benefit for the McMichael defense is when you get closer to that goal line, it shrinks the field a bit. In that run game, they've got to keep it more interior.
The only thing about it, though, is if the linebackers play tight, that gives the jet sweep just wide open lanes.
Fake the handoff to Whalen. Stills rolls far
side.
He got him. Brought down to the backfield. Tyvon Dalton started it. Brady Dunn and Cody Oakley finish it.
Big-time stop right there. It was a really big-time sack. They needed that one.
It's going to be 3rd down and goal. Phoenix defensive pressure forces the ball to the far side. It's going to be,
and that's what we haven't seen a lot of here in the past quarter and a half. But now I think they're dialing up some pressure a little bit right here, partner.
Man, he must have completed that because the ball's back to the 6-yard line. So 3rd and goal from the 6. Defense looking for another 3rd down. Stop. Low snap. It rolls between the legs of Stills. He goes back to the 20-yard line, tries to float a pass. Incomplete.
Oh, no. Taunton.
Oh, no. After making the play.
You can't stand over the guy. You can't do that. If I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Could it be intentional grounding? Could it be intentional?
Yeah, it's going to be intentional grounding.
Well, it scared me because you had 3 McMichael players standing over top of him. That's really going to help out right here. I don't know what kind of field goal kicker they got.
Make it 4th down and goal at the McMichael 28-yard line.
So 4th and goal from the 28.
So if I'm McMichael, I mean, I would be backing your linebackers up and just playing the pass.
Let's get defense. Let's hold them. Let's make some noise.
Whalen lines up here to the near side. Perkins in the slot. Stills at quarterback. Perkins in motion. Make the handoff to him. Spinning is the quarterback. Stills to the near side hash. Looking to throw at the 30-yard line. It's complete to the 15. To Reed.
He stopped short. Phoenix defense.
All right.
Stop short.
Pass attempt is complete to number 12, Kempton Reed, who's brought down by McMichael's
Turnover on downs.
At the McMichael's 16-yard line. Phoenix will take over on downs.
All right, what you looking for from the offense, partner?
I want to see Cody Oakley get the ball. I mean, we got to get some doses of runs. I mean, you know what you're trying to do as far as the pass game goes, but once you get him going and get the run game going, then that could really open up the run and shoot as far as passing.
Score update from Melita in the comments from Eden. Williams up 21-0 over Moorhead. 15-8 ball game after the turnover on downs with 7:45 to play in the first half. Kai Tart will look to move the offense down the field. Keeps it on that veer look. It's going to be a gain of a couple here on the near side.
Number 2, Kai Tart keeps it near side.
That's the first time I feel like we've seen that veer look.
That's it, yeah. And they've done it during pregame. Run some drills for the veer.
Actually be no gain. Second down and 10. Tart stands at the 10 in the gun. In the pocket, flush, middle of the field, looking for space. Now works his way to the near side. Juke move, finds the room on the sideline. What a big run there to the 20-yard line. Lots of work to gain some yardage there.
I'll tell you what, I'm very impressed by Kai Tart, man. Yes. He's very shifty. He keeps the play going. One thing I would like to see out of him, though, is when he's doing something like that, keep your eyes up. Look for the receivers. That's one, but he'll learn. Like I said, he's a sophomore. He's got time to learn.
15-8 ball game. Southwestern Randolph leads it. 6:35 to play. Here in the second quarter, McMichael with the football from the 20. 3rd down and 4. Tart with all the time to throw in the pocket at the 10-yard line.
Gotta get rid of it.
Rolls far side. Throws to the sideline. It's low. I think it's going to be incomplete.
Oh, wait a minute. Yep, incomplete.
So I'll never forget this moment last year. We go down to the sideline to interview Coach McCann.
Okay.
And we're at about the 40-yard line. And he brings me and he says, before we talk, Joe, look over there. And he points to Kai Tart. And he says, this is the future of McMichael football. Last year, Tart was on varsity just to get an experience of what it would be like. Played on JV, but was at every single varsity game here, at least at home. And he said, this is the future, and we're seeing it here tonight. Despite the punt, that's blocked. At the 10-yard line, picked up by McMichael after the block, but Southwestern Randolph will take over yet again for the 3rd time inside scoring territory inside the 20. 2 interceptions and a blocked punt for Southwestern Randolph.
I'm going to tell you what, partner, I've really been impressed with the defense so far. They've been, but they haven't broke but once or twice. And right here, I mean, they're just putting in a bad position again. So let's see if they can get out of it.
Cougars to the line of scrimmage. Single receiver far side, 2 receivers near side, and up back in front of the quarterback steals. Got a single back alongside him. So to the far side. Perkins in motion. Give him the football. Far side hash to the sideline, and that's to the goal line, and a score for Southwestern Randolph.
Touchdown for the Cougars on a 12-yard carry by number 7, Asher Perkins.
The senior with another score.
And that's one thing about the 3-4 Bear. I mean, it kind of exposes a lot of the exterior outside run game.
Southwestern Randolph will kick the extra point. Still is to hold. Perkins to kick after scoring. Good snap, good hole. End over end, extra point is good. 22-8 lead for Southwestern Randolph. 5:39 to play here in the first half.
giving the Cougars 22 points, and McMichael fighting finish on 8. We've got 5:39 remaining in the half. Don't forget at halftime.
So
we'll be drawing the winner of our 50-50.
I had my game notes. I'll let you read over the. But I had my game notes set up right here, partner, for the wishbone a little bit, but we haven't seen it. So my question to you, a little trivia question for you tonight. Let's take you back in history a little bit. We're going to take you back to 1969.
That was a good year.
Who started the wishbone? Who was the coach that invented the wishbone?
Oh, I know this too.
I'll let you marinate on that.
Is it Tex?
I'll let you marinate on that a little bit.
All right. End over end kick. In the hands of Braden Dalton to the 20-yard line, far side hash. He's got room on the sideline, far side. To the 40, to the 50, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Beats all those Cougars for a 2 Rivers Plaza Kooler Ice score. This is a ball game again. Braden Dalton.
How about my man, Braden Dalton, with the kickoff return? That is big time for McMichael.
That's not the first time. He took the opening kick last week, darn near to the end zone against South Stokes. He does it there.
I'm going to tell you, partner, every single game we've done this year, there has been a kickoff return for a touchdown. Am I wrong or right?
There's every single game. No. The first game there wasn't a touchdown return. It was to the 90. It was a 95-yard return.
Okay.
But darn near close.
Darn near close.
Extra point unit out for McMichael. That one spins through a beautiful kick.
Hold number 4, Tyvon Dalton. The point after
22-15, 5:26 to play in the first half. All right, so let me think about this wishbone.
All right, go ahead.
5:26 to go.
I know the answer.
Half.
It just isn't coming to me right now. There's no Tex. No Tex in his name.
There's no Tex, but there is
He's from Texas.
There is
right?
Texas.
Is it Texas A&M?
You're close, but no cigar quite yet.
Nearly 80-yard kickoff return from number 5, Brady Dalton.
You ready?
Give me a second.
Back within a touchdown.
I know the answer.
And don't y'all be telling this guy anything in there.
Is it an animal? Is it an animal?
No, sir.
Didn't think so.
And now we're going back to 1969. Well, yeah, it is an animal. I'll give you the hook 'em horns. I'll give you that answer.
Oh, no. Is the coach's name an animal?
Oh, no, sir.
I didn't think it was
this guy invented the wishbone back in 1969. Texas was struggling a little bit that year, and he invented.
They did a documentary on this.
He invented an offense that would be powerful for every running back to get the opportunity.
They did a documentary on this, didn't they?
I think I can't remember.
Winter? I can't think of it. Go ahead, give it to me.
I'll give it to you after this kick.
And over end kick to the far side, 10-yard line for Southwestern Randolph.
Oh, the helmet's off.
The defender helmet falls off to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
And that's going to be a flag in the backfield.
Is that?
I think it's Yoakley.
Yoakley?
Yep.
I don't think.
Cougars return.
All right, so the guy by the name of Emory Ballard.
I would have never guessed
designed the wishbone for college football's first time using it with a team, and they with Texas. So they reeled off 30 straight wins, won the national championship in 1969, and then the next year tied with Nebraska.
Okay.
I'm going to start hitting you with these trivias every week.
Man.
Give you a little something to think about.
Good old wishbone offense.
So, I mean, a wishbone is pretty much designed for kind of teams that doesn't really have a lot of size. But if you have a team that's got plenty of size, it is absolutely tough to stop.
1st and 10 for McMichael. I'm sorry, I make that for Southwestern Randolph.
I wish it
after
was.
the score, right? Perkins with the run on the jet sweep. Far side. You got me all messed up with this wishbone talk.
I couldn't help it, man. I had to throw a little wrinkle. I ain't throw a little wrinkle at you.
That's what it was, Jeff.
What's that?
Royal was the head coach, and in 71, Bear Bryant went and learned the offense from.
That's
Okay.
it.
I
That's
knew
it.
Bear Bryant was involved somehow.
That's it.
You can always count on Jeff with sports trivia, man. If we ever have sports trivia and we're going downtown Mayo to GARs or wherever we end up, we're taking Jeff with us.
Absolutely. Come on down, Jeff. We'll definitely talk some football.
After the run from Perkins, 2nd down and 1. Past midfield after the penalty on the return. It's a keeper for Stills. 35-yard line, near side hash to the 30-yard line, brought down by Tavon Dalton. Number 15, C.J. Graves.
Mr. Official kind of missed a little block in the back right there. That's okay. He can borrow my glasses if he needs to. Shots fired.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Make it the 31-yard line for the Cougars. Got receivers bunched up here near side. 2 receivers, single receiver far side. Man in motion in the backfield. Hand it off. That's Whalen this time for a gain of 3 near side.
And if you notice, most of Southwestern's runs, as I keep saying, they're going out left, out right. And they're not really touching the interior except for when they have 2 upbacks to really go for the quarterback draw. So what's going on right there is where you're playing your 3-4 bear and your linebackers are so up close, that just exposes the outside.
Stills with 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers set.
So now you're seeing, all right, look right here. Now you're starting to see them play more up. There you go. There it is.
Good tackle attempt by Menard. Slipping the tackle is the rusher, number 4, Brody Shepard. He'll gain a couple.
Number 4, Brody Shepard, the ball carrier. Tripped up after a gain.
3rd down and 5.
And that's a good defensive strategy right there. Bring your quarterbacks up a little bit. That gives you a little bit more position on the line. Instead of just your 3-down lineman, it makes it, your 2 corners coming up. And that could really help out as far as your exterior, trying to get your, how they're getting the jet sweeps out in the open right there.
3rd down and 4. From the 25-yard line of McMichael, right to left. Left to right, make it.
There it is. And that's
the backfield.
There it goes. That's a great defensive adjustment right there.
Ball carrier brought down by several Phoenix, including
that's going to be 4th down and a long
gain of maybe a yard, maybe 2.
1 or 2.
4th down and
that's a great defensive adjustment. They're bringing 2 corners on the outside right there to really offset that the jet sweep.
4th down and 2.
Make noise!
Another big 4th down opportunity for the Phoenix. The Phoenix with several stops tonight. Near the 20-yard line, inside the 25.
Now don't jump, guys.
Hard
don't
count
jump.
for Stills. He's all alone in the backfield. And a timeout. Southwestern Randolph.
Timeout, Cougars.
Final timeout for the Cougars with 1:39 to play.
I would like to thank the following
Here in the first half.
Arrow of Madison, Gildan, Press Glass. Also, banner
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Two Rivers Plaza, Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today. Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. Future Phoenix Family Night here at Macfield Stadium. A 22-15 ball game. Southwestern Randolph with the football, 1:39 to play. A big 4th down and 2 from the McMichael 23.
So a score update from Reedsville. I'm getting all kinds of text messages. Everybody's watching Reedsville, listening to us. 14-7, Reedsville.
4th down and a long 2 for the
Big
Cougars.
4th down stop for the Phoenix defense.
Belita, see if you can't get us an update on the Moorhead game.
Shotgun formation for Stills. Single back alongside him. Receiver near side and far side make it 2. Fake the jet sweep. It's Stills who keeps it, gets the first down. Far side.
Number 9.
When he gets that forward motion out of the pocket, he's just hard to tackle.
He is, and he's very shifty, too.
The senior.
So we got a bunch formation right here.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Still's in the pocket. Here comes the blitz from the
Got
edge.
him.
Brought down to the backfield at the 25.
Tell you what, you have got to really give credit to McMichael right here. They are playing hard.
Solomon Simpson with the sack.
There's been 4 or 5 times their own defense has been inside the 25-yard line, and they have managed to get stop after stop.
Clock inside a minute now here in the second quarter. 22-15 lead for Southwestern Randolph with the football. Make the sweep. Swinging out is Stills. He'll throw it to Perkins. Wide open, far side. Walks in to the end zone.
Wow.
Stills faked the handoff on the jet sweep to Perkins. Spun out of that play. Went near side, threw a cross body to Perkins. And Perkins does what he's done tonight, scores.
And that's one of those plays from a quarterback. You're like, no. And
Okay.
then, yeah, okay. All right, it worked, but don't do it again.
41 seconds remaining here in the first half. But Perkins, man, he was wide open. Here comes the extra point. High snap brought in by Stills and through the uprights. 29-15. 41 seconds remaining here in the first half.
At halftime, we'll have a performance by the Phoenix Marching Band, and we'll be drawing the winner of the 50-50 raffle.
It's a tricky situation for McMichael with the 2 turnovers tonight deep inside the opponent's territory, or their own territory.
Other Phoenix sponsors,
but you kind of want to push the ball here a little bit.
You got to. I mean, because they're so dangerous. And like you said, like what happened last year, you know, Southwestern had a 20-7 lead, and I mean they just took chunks of time off. At least it was one drive. I thought it was nearly 8 minutes.
Yeah, it was.
And they just kept taking time off. And McMichael just wore down. I mean, that's one thing about Southwestern. Once you give up turnovers and they get this 2-touchdown lead, you might not see the ball again.
We'll see. Maybe Braden Dalton will get the football again after the touchdown return last time.
You calling it?
No, I'm not calling it. I'm just saying let's see. Here on the near side hash, Braden Dalton.
Trying to see if you had the script.
No, I didn't got the script.
Okay.
Nate Harris.
Harris on the far side with speed as well for the Phoenix. Nice spinning kick to the 15-yard line, far side for Harris. Near the 30-yard line. The clock will stop with 34.4 seconds remaining. This McMichael first down is brought to you by One Way Cafe at Osborne Baptist Church in Eden. Join us for delicious coffee and fresh made-to-order food Monday through Friday from 11 to 2. One Way Cafe, helping people love Jesus and everyone else. All right, here we go. I can sense something. Hopefully we don't see a knee here.
Are you tricking me here? Do you really got the script? What's going on now?
We got the shotgun formation. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Quick throw to Dalton in the middle of the field. Breaks a tackle. He's to midfield. Tries to find the far sideline. He's got it. He's got it to the 40, to the 30-yard line, and out of bounds near the 25 with 24.4.
Number 4, Tyvon Dalton.
Oh, that really opens up a lot of things right here, partner. Now you got 3 timeouts. You got 24.4 seconds left.
2 touchdowns last week. 1 rushing, 1 receiving at the end of the game to give McMichael the lead. Then he had the interception to end it for the Phoenix. Now he's giving him a chance to score here.
That's right. And that was just a little hitch route right there. It turned into almost, 40 yards?
He lines up in the slot on the far side. 3 receivers far side, single receiver near
He's
side.
Open. He's open.
Wide open. Dalton gets it at the 10 to the goal line. Up to Rivers Plaza. Kooler Ice score. Wide open, Braden Dalton.
So that right there with the hurry up, that was just a defensive breakdown. There was nobody on him. He was wide open.
I don't know who saw it first, the quarterback or the color commentator.
I know I did.
Big touchdown there, makes it 29-21.
I'm telling you, partner, once you get glasses, everything changes.
Williamson set to kick the extra point. Good snap, good hold, spins, and through. 29-22. A lead for Southwestern Randolph, 18.8 seconds.
Wow.
We talked in the pregame show about that basketball on grass. Oh, the last quarter there. Ooh.
They're calling a do-over.
Do-over, okay.
Do-over for the extra point. So Braden Dalton with a kick return for a touchdown. Right there, it was Tyvon Dalton setting up the score for Braden Dalton. On good throws from Kai Tart. Earlier in the game, a touchdown run for Kai Tart. On the first drive, extra point is blocked.
Get on it.
29-21 is your score. 18.8 remaining here in the first half.
Williamson strides block. So 18 seconds left.
So second half, I'm thinking we might see a little bit more hurry up from McMichael.
I mean, that worked. It worked last time. I mean, it was just a defensive breakdown, as I said before. I mean, it was just a hurry up, getting to the ball. They just missed Braden, wide open.
How about the play, though? The play that made that drive was Tyvon Dalton after the catch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was just, all it was just a little hitch route. Hitch route in the zone, and he turned it into about 40 yards.
Cut back towards the near sideline.
And that was smart, too, to go back towards the sidelines. That's good football play. Yep.
Beautiful.
Coming out, leading special teams kicker number 25, Zach Williamson.
Williamson set to kick for McMichael. He lines up on the far side hash at the 40-yard line.
So I like this special teams kickoff right here. I've never seen that.
I've never seen it either. 3 lined up on the far side. A single man Yoakley, the kicker. 3 lined up near side hash, and 3 on the far sideline behind each other. High end of right to the 40.
It bounces
in the hands
You can't
of
advance
man.
it. You can't advance it. But they got it. They got it.
Phoenix got the ball. It's number 11.
Phoenix fumble recovery. Number 11, Creed Coleman. First down, McMichael at the Cougar 40-yard line.
Okay, so now, still 3 timeouts.
Can we have a
15.4 seconds.
Thank
you. So what you're going to have to do, all right, so they got 3 receivers set to the right. So I'm running maybe some out routes or something to get out of bounds. Try to save those timeouts as much as you can.
3 receivers far side on first down and a whistle.
And that's what it looked like they were going to do. It looked like they were going to do a little flood concept.
Legal procedure on the Phoenix going to take about 5 yards. It's going to be still first down at the Cougar
5-yard penalty.
14 seconds remaining in the half.
The ball at the 45-yard line past midfield after the recovery on special teams.
All right, you got your corners playing back.
3 receivers far side, single receiver near side. Tart has time. He's blitzed by Reed, brings him down, but he's able to throw it away before the sack.
Pass attempt is incomplete. Getting a lot of pressure from number 12, Kipton Reed.
9.5 on the clock. 2nd and 10.
I don't mind McMichael being aggressive, but if it's me, unless you get something right here on this play, I'm taking it to half.
9 seconds remaining.
And 10. 9.5 on the clock. Phoenix down 29-21. Just 9 seconds left in the second quarter.
Oh, no.
Tart faces pressure, goes right down. The ball squirts out, but he's down. Imagine that will take us to the locker room.
And that ends the half.
That'll end the half. What a half, especially the second quarter. A 29-21 ball game. Southwestern Randolph leads it here on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. I'll tell you what, I want to give a shout out to Special Teams Coach Derek Webster, because Special Teams has played strong for McMichael tonight. A big reason was the momentum. We talk about Special Teams and how important they are just fundamentally, but momentum-wise, they can be huge plays made from Special Teams. Braden Dalton set the tone there with that return and his blockers to get McMichael back in this game.
And the one thing, too, is you can steal possessions just like they just did a little bit ago as far as onside kicks. So that can give you an extra possession right there because, like I said, once Southwestern gets the football, they're going to look to run the time.
At the half, a 29-21 lead for Southwestern Randolph here at Macfield Stadium. We'll be back here on your halftime show on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week.
2, 3, 6, 6. Ticket number 352-366. If you have that ticket, come up here to the press box. $130 on the line. Again, 352-366. That's the winning ticket number. Don't throw your tickets away, just in case. And while we wait, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the McMichael High School Marching Phoenix. They will be performing part of their 2024 show, McMichael Goes to Motown. Selections will include I Want You Back and I'll Be There. The band is under the direction of drum major Alex Bryant. Folks, we're pleased to announce we do have a winner of the 50-50 raffle, so you can put your ticket stubs in the trash. You don't have to hold on to them any longer. I know they're burning up in your pockets. And now at this time, to celebrate Youth Night, Future Phoenix Night here at McMichael High School. This includes the Dirty Birds and all the youth representatives from the Madison Men and Recreation Department and other community organizations. Future Phoenix, make your run. Let's give them a big round of applause. Let's go, guys.
Cool sight here at Macfield Stadium is all the recreational football players, the Future Phoenix, and all the kids here from elementary schools make their run across the field from goal line to goal line.
They may go to bed on time tonight.
Beautiful sight. At the half, a 29-21 lead for Southwestern Randolph, but David and McMichael fighting back in the second quarter.
Yes, they are. I mean, right now, it is the Asher Perkins and Braden Dalton show.
I don't know.
We are seeing these receivers. They are taking care of business tonight, ain't they?
Yep, Tyvon Dalton as well with a big game so far. I mean, it's been offensively kite-tart with the 2 interceptions, but
are they going to go again?
You don't love seeing turnovers in a ball game, but he's also keeping his team in this game.
Yeah, the poise. I mean, he's not letting those turnovers affect him by any ways as far as mentally goes. He's just getting right back to it and running the offense as smooth as he can, and looking pretty good so far, partner.
Man, the parents in the crowd are loving the administration here because the Future Phoenix kids not running 100 yards, but 200 yards here this evening. 240, 240 yards from the back of the end zone to the other back of the end zone. 6 minutes until the third quarter, 29-21 lead at the half for Southwestern Randolph here on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Glad to have you along.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you.
Thanks to our sponsors, our pregame sponsors, including the Greensboro Chamber of Commerce, who hosts our pregame show, Greensboro Auto Center, who hosts our keys to the game, our first down sponsor, One Way Cafe in Eden, thanks to Kooler Ice, right across the street. You know, I should have brought the cooler. I didn't even think about it, David.
Oh,
you
man.
Can connect with RoCo
now I got to come back tomorrow morning to grab some.
There you go. Get ready for a little bit of college football.
Listen, it's your boy's birthday tomorrow, and all I want for my birthday is to sit on my couch, enjoy good eats, and watch football.
I'll tell you what, you got me a very nice gift tonight. I mean, this Silverado, man, I cannot get over this thing.
David,
so I got to find you something.
Since week 1, David's been asking for a brand new car. So I got him one, a Hot Wheels Silverado.
Telling you, can't get no better than this. So I asked for a brand new car, a free one. And I got a free one, a Chevrolet Silverado. It's a green speed edition.
I did something I never thought I'd ever do, David. I shipped a vehicle.
I'm telling you, I'm never going to forget this until the day I die. I'm telling you, I'm going to have this forever.
You want to hear a funny inside story?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we're doing the local gridiron this week, right?
Uh-huh.
And I had forgot that I put it on my shelf.
Uh-huh.
And the whole time, you could have saw it. It was right up there on the shelf, and I didn't even realize it.
No, I know what you did. It was the Yankee. It was the Yankee symbol or the Yankee thing that you had on your shelf. And see, that's what distracted me for seeing that. That's what it was.
I know what I'm doing.
All right.
At the half, a 29-21 lead for Southwestern Randolph.
Nowhere in the stands.
Just about 4 minutes away from kickoff. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the third quarter here on RoCo Radio. Quick update at the half. Reidsville 14 and Eastern Alamance 7.
It's never coming down.
See if we can bring you some score updates before kickoff to start the third quarter. Parkland leads Glenn, the number 17 team in the Greensboro metro area, 14-7 in the fourth quarter. Western Alamance, who's undefeated after dropping one to Reedsville in the opener, is up 10-0 in the fourth over Eastern Guilford. Starmount over North Wilkes, 58-0. In Virginia, Bassett over Dan River, 31-14 in the third quarter. In the Mid-State 3A, we've got a baseball score, 7-2 lead for Thomasville at halftime over Ben L. Smith.
Look at my boys from Mount Airy, 35-0. I told you it's probably going to be 70-0.
You did call a 70 spot in the pregame show. Mount Airy over Ashe County, 35-0 in the second quarter.
They have a machine up there, man. That's what that is.
In the third quarter, Walkertown undefeated, I believe, on the season. They're down to North Davidson, who's 0-3 on the year, 14-7 in the third quarter. See if we can find some other big 2A games across the state. Northeastern on the 2A East side, one of the favorites to get to the state championship game, up 14-7 over Rocky Mount at the half. Brevard in the 2A West over North Buncombe, 42-6 in the third.
My boy Makai Searcy from Graham, I think he's really going to try to turn that team around, man. He's a very good coach. I look to see Graham in the next couple years get into the playoffs.
Graham down 34-6 to Seaford in the third quarter. Southeast Alamance over Northwood, 21-6 in the third. East Duplin over winning 33-10. Find any other big games?
Shelby
down yet again. Shelby down to Olympic, 17-14.
And Olympic's undefeated, right?
Let's see.
I think they're undefeated.
The Olympic Trojans are 3-0 on the season.
Wow.
With wins over West Mecklenburg, North Mecklenburg. Find some other games. Randleman, who's atop in the RPI rankings in the 2A West at 14-7 over Union Pines at the half. In the Mid-State 2A, Andrews down 6 to North Rowan, 20-14 at the half.
That's going to be a team to watch right there. They're very athletic. Yeah. They're speedy.
Very fast.
Yes, they are.
I watched some of their highlights the other day, and
they've really done a complete 360 with that program over the past couple of years for sure.
You got these score updates? Let us know in the comments. At the half, Williams over Moorhead, 42-0. And here at the half, it's Southwestern Randolph 29 and McMichael 21. We will be back in about 2 minutes with the opening kickoff. We start the third quarter from Macfield Stadium in Mayodan, a 29-21 lead for Southwestern Randolph. They will get the football first to start the second half. They'll return it left to right.
Partner, what do you look to see in the second half?
Number 25,
I said keep airing it out, keep opening it up.
Okay.
Let that offense run a little bit, no huddle. I know you got the young quarterback back there, but man, he's poised in the pocket.
You know who he reminds me of?
At their 14-yard line.
Oh my goodness. And he used to stress me out so bad. But man, he was so good. Matthew Wright.
Matthew Wright, yep.
He was so good, man, at making plays, just
Making them
continue.
happen.
Yes.
Yep, continuing drives, man, he was really good at that. Nice end over end kick from Williamson. That goes to Asher Perkins, near side 30-yard line, to the 35, to the sideline, out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds. So that's where the Southwestern Randolph offense takes over. We came to this game, no stats, no information. But one thing we knew is they were going to pound the rock, and man, they've done that through one half.
And I'll tell you what, if we didn't go to the game last year, we'd have been in big trouble trying to figure this team out. I'm going to tell you, though, I've really been impressed. Even though they gave up 29 points, I've been impressed with the bend but don't break defense, McMichael. They've had 4 times inside their own 15 to 20-yard line where they've made big stops. But can they continue that?
So here comes Noah Stills in the Southwestern Randolph offense. Whalen will be in the backfield. Perkins in the slot near side. Single receiver on the far sideline. 2 receivers near side. And an up back on 1st and 10. Motion Perkins in the backfield. He'll work his way to the far slot. It's a QB keeper set up the block, but nowhere to go. A stop at the 40-yard line. Might be a gain of 1 there on the first play of the second half. 2nd down and 9.
Tripped up by McMichael's number 23.
And that's a good job right there.
Maybe a yard. 2nd down and 9.
Containing the outside edge right there with that quarterback run. The guys on the outside did not over-pursue. Good stop.
Absolutely no hurry to run this play. 2nd down and 9.
And we knew this was coming.
The take from Stills. The throw. Quick throw. Far side. Tripping up as a receiver, but he's going to get the first down. Near midfield. Passed it to the 50.
And this is what we're going to see right here out of Southwestern. We've seen it last year. We'll see it again. Once they start getting these first downs and start picking up chunk yardage, they're going to completely take their time.
49-yard line.
Kempton Reed with the reception. Past midfield to the 49-yard line. Moving left to right. The Cougars with the lead. 29-21 with the football.
Look at it. Hands on their...
Hands on their... Above their waist, they look just to look at their
time.
Play sheet on their wrist just to make sure. Now they'll set. Man in motion is Perkins.
Oh, there you go.
The runner tripped up. That's Shepard. So as a look
Stills
on the
hands off to
sweep
number 4, Brody
to Perkins.
Shepard.
A pullback by the quarterback. Stills gave it to Shepard and nowhere to go.
A yard back to midfield. 2nd down and 11
The trip
for
up.
the
It'll be
Cougars.
2nd down and 11 from midfield.
And right now the momentum is in McMichael's hands from the halftime. If they can get a big stop right here.
Got to watch the guys over on this side. Kempton Reed and Asher Perkins.
And I would still watch the quarterback draw.
Noah Stills in the gun all alone. Throws near side to Reed. On the near side hash.
Oh,
almost
no.
Tackled. Breaks the tackle. He's running. No whistle.
Stills connects near side to number 12.
Signal down though at the 45, so a gain of 5.
Did you see a knee down?
I didn't.
Didn't see it, but we'll take it.
I didn't either.
I don't think.
Phoenix 45-yard line. It's going to be third down and 6 for the Cougars.
I think we got a little bit lucky right there, partner.
So 5-yard gain. Third down and 6 from the 45. Cougars in Phoenix territory, left to right. They lead it 29-21. Two receivers far side, Reed in the slot on the far side.
Okay, watch
near
the,
side, two receivers.
Watch the jet sweep right here because I think it's coming.
That's where Perkins is in the slot. No, roll it out far side on the throw. Facing pressure in the backfield, throws it complete. What a play there by Stills. He fakes pressure in the backfield, still able to get the throw off. It'll be third down and 1.
Kenton Reed.
I believe it was Brady Dunn who got back there.
He gave him a first. Yep, he did give him the first down.
So they did give him a first down. It was Brett Menard who got back there.
At the McMichael 39-yard line. Number 23, Brett Menard gets the pressure on Stills.
Uh-oh. We got a Tater time coming in at quarterback, so we know what this is going to be.
Waylon Ian, the senior.
So we got a jumbo set formation with 2 up backs right here. So 9 times out of 10 when Southwestern has this formation, it is going to be all quarterback run.
They've got blockers in at receiver too.
And they're going to take their time. Yep.
Waylon gets it right up the gut. Plows through, off tacklers, still standing at the 30. That's all power. That's Idaho potato power.
So pretty much, guys,
Number 3, Owen Whalen.
Tater is pretty much their Tim Tebow. He is a right-handed Tim Tebow that comes in and just plays smash mouth, and he's hard to get down. Then you have Noah Stills, which is like the Chris Leak. Remember that name?
Yes, sir.
Like the Chris Leak.
From right here in Charlotte.
That's it.
We'll see that same look. 2 up backs. A back in the backfield. Waylon takes it right up the gut, looking to wear out that defensive line and move the chains. Almost does so up to the 15-yard line.
Number 3, Owen Whalen, the carrier again.
And don't be surprised, ladies and gentlemen, if you see a heavy dose of this, because this is what we've seen before. We knew it was coming. It was only a matter of time.
Especially with the lead in the second half. Yep, no reason to do anything but make the McMichael defense stop it. Second down and 2 from inside the 20 at the 15. A big tackle, Brett Menard and Cody Yoakley. Loss of about 5.
Carrier number 4, Brody Shepard. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage by McMichael's number 23, Brett Menard.
This is when the war of attrition starts kicking in right here, especially on McMichael's defensive line.
See a new defensive lineman check in.
Got a lot of hands on their hips right here. And this is just what they do. They're a power run team. They grind you down.
6 from the 20.
You just got to get that extra and get back there and try to get the stop. This would be a big stop right here. They've done it the past 4 times in the red zone.
Reed lined up in the slot on the far side. Perkins in the slot near side. 4 receiver set. Single back in the backfield alongside the quarterback Stills. He'll walk off his line, look towards the offensive line. And we'll have a timeout.
Timeout,
With 6:13 to play here in the third quarter, a 29-21 lead for Southwestern Randolph with the football.
JV football Thursday night will be at
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. At 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split, or choose from one of our many menu items such as the buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. Timeout on the field, 6:13 to play in the third, a 29-21 lead for the Cougars with the football in McMichael territory. But a big stop by Cody Yoakley and Brett Menard. Pushed it back to the 20-yard line, makes it a 3rd and
All right,
6.
3rd down and 6 for the Cougars. McMichael, 20-yard line. Phoenix defense looking to hold them. Let's go, defense. Let's go. Make some noise.
So here comes the Phoenix defense. They'll line up front in the gun for Southwestern Randolph with 3 receivers near side. Throw it that way. In the slot, it's Perkins. Dances past the defender at the 20-yard line, trying to find the first down. All he sees is Phoenix black. 4th down to the line of scrimmage.
Asher Perkins, he's brought down by a flock of Phoenix.
All right, so
Brett Menard again.
20-yard line for no gain. It's going to be 4th down and 6. Phoenix defense making a
So they're
stand
eventually
right
going to go
here.
for it.
McMichael 20.
I mean, they're just inside the territory. I mean,
Let's
there's no
make some
sense in not.
noise!
So what you're going to have to do right here, if you're McMichael, you're going to have to be very disciplined because they're going to try to go for the hard count with it being 4th and 6. So do not jump off sides.
From the 20-yard line of the Phoenix. 4th down and 6. Phoenix defense looking for a huge stop. Rolled out on the far side for Stills. Plants his feet in the pocket.
No, sir.
Throws far side. Incomplete.
Oh, big stop
Tyvon
right there.
Dalton
Is incomplete.
stops the completion
Phoenix take over on downs
to
after the
Reed, and
20-yard
it's a
line.
turnover on downs.
This is what you call a bend but don't break defense right here. I'm going to tell you what. I've been very impressed.
So 5:21 to play in the 3rd. Phoenix down a score. And a 2-point conversion. They'll take over on offense. Yoakley, would you like to see a little bit of what Southwestern Randolph just did there with Yoakley?
I mean,
Here?
I would
Or are you
love.
looking to spread it out?
Spread it out. Let's go.
3 receivers far side. Yoakley bounces off the line of scrimmage and brought down by several Cougars.
I mean, it's good to try to keep
On
Southwestern
first down,
honest.
hands off
But I mean, if I'm
number 17,
McMichael right
Yoakley.
here, I'd spread it out, go a little bit of no huddle. That gave Southwestern some fits in the first half.
Short of the line of scrimmage, it's gonna be a loss of maybe a yard.
Uh-oh.
Second down,
Loss
Got a
of a
guy
yard.
down.
Phoenix.
Number 15, C.J. Graves. Maybe got some cramps going on right there.
The trainer hit out to the field. Looks like he's going to be able to get up on his own accord. Graves hops off on 1 foot.
Maybe kind of rolled an ankle. Could be a rolled ankle right there.
So after the injury and the loss of yardage on first down, it's going to be 2nd down and about 11 from the 19-yard line of the Phoenix. As they move right to left. Down a score, 29-21. 4:55 to play here in the 3rd. And the gun is Tart. The motion is receiver to the far side. That's Coleman. Looking to throw time just for a bit, then the pocket collapses and he's brought down at the 14. So another loss.
I think we're kind of starting to see McMichael's offensive line wear down a little bit. They just quite don't have the depth as Southwestern does.
3rd down and 15.
On the play, it's going to be 3rd down and 15 for McMichael.
But they are battling. I'll give it to them, man. They are battling.
Shotgun formation, 4 receivers set, 3 far side. Quick throw on the screen to Yoakley and nowhere to go. That one was stuffed out quickly by the all-conference linebackers. Owen Whalen in on the tackle. 4th down and long.
Cody Oakley who stopped for no gain. It's going to be 4th down and 15 for McMichael.
So punting unit is out.
Number 88, Spencer Tapley.
Spencer Tapley set to punt.
I mean, this looks like they really tried to get Yoakley the football this time around, which is a good thing. You got to keep them honest.
Asher Perkins is at the McMichael 45-yard line for the return.
Tapley will stand at the goal line. Snap is a good one. He'll punt it from the 1. It spins and caught by McMichael's Cody Yoakley at the 35. See where they spot this. It might be in front of the 35. Nope, right there at the 35. So in scoring territory already is Southwestern Randolph. They lead it by 8, 29-21.
Southwestern Randolph first down at the Phoenix 35, up 8 with 3:24 remaining in the third quarter.
Here comes the offense of the Cougars out of the huddle.
Tell you what, I sound like a skipping record, but we've seen McMichael's defense deep inside of Southwestern's territory several times tonight. They've won most battles than none.
4 receivers far side, single receiver near side. Stills throws, he's hit on the throw, and it's incomplete. Getting back there is Brady Dunn and Solomon Simpson.
Pass attempt is incomplete. It was looking to connect with number 21.
It's like McMichael's starting to dial up the blitz a little bit.
Second down and 10.
Coverage from the Phoenix, number 12, Trenton
Whalen
Leonard.
moves into the
Second
backfield
down and 10
on this play.
at the McMichael 35-yard line.
Perkins in the slot near side. 3 receiver set. He'll motion in the backfield in front of the quarterback. Fake it to him. A keeper for Stills in an open lane. Near side hash to the 20-yard line where he's finally wrapped up.
Stills keeps it.
First down
He
for the
gets inside
Cougars.
the 25-yard line down to McMichael 21. First down for the Cougars.
I look to see McMichael right here, even though they got the 3-4 bear. I look to see him bringing down the corners to try to contain the edge. Looks like they're doing that right now.
Whalen in the backfield alongside Stills. 2 receivers far side, single receiver near side. And up back is Reed here on the near side. Fake the handoff on the screen or on the motion, and it's going to be kept by Stills to the far side and a gain of 5.
Stills
Tracy
keeps
in the
it
comments
far
saying, "Hey guys,
side.
hey Tracy,
Tripped up
Hey,
by
how you doing?
glad to have you along."
15.
29-21 lead for Southwestern Randolph. 2:25 to play here in the third. They've got the football. Now inside the 15. He's second down in about 4.
And here they go, slowing it down, taking their time, running a lot of clock.
Whalen in the backfield. At tailback and a jump.
False start.
Jump or
Oh
offside?
yeah, there we go. That'll help.
That will help. It's going to make it about second down and 9.
Offsides on the Cougars. So it's going to come back to McMichael 19, second down.
Back to the
and
19-yard
8.
line.
Phoenix defense looking to make a stand. Let's go defense.
Phoenix down 8. They need to stop here. It's second down and 8 from the 19. Inside Phoenix territory. Motion man is Perkins. Gets the football on the sweep. Trying to find a blocker. A flag at the end of the play. He didn't get the first down. We'll see what the flag is.
This one should be holding coming back, partner.
Or so, but there's a flag on the far sideline.
If we can bring it back, this will be a huge call right here for McMichael. So they're walking back. What we got? Yep, there it is.
That'll definitely
Holding
help.
against the Cougars.
I'm going to tell you what. The Cougars have got
Takes it
several
back to
scores
McMichael
where they've been inside their own 30-yard line.
So it's gonna be
Just
second
think,
down
man,
and
if it was
12
better
for
field
Southwest
position,
Randolph. Phoenix defense
and you've got to give
looking
credit to this
hold 'em.
McMichael's
Let's
defense,
go
man. They are
defense.
playing
Let's make
some ball.
noise.
Stop after stop. This score could really be a blowout game right now.
So second down and 12. Stills to throw. Near side. Beautiful pass. Tipped. Captain Reed.
Stills touchdown pass attempt is incomplete. Intended receiver,
Got a
number
guy
12,
down.
Kenton Reed. I think it was broken up by McMichael's number 12, Trenton Leonard on the coverage.
Leonard with the coverage.
It's going to be third down and 12.
Third and 12.
Again, the ball's at the Phoenix 23-yard line. McMichael defense looking to make a stand.
I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't
Here
go
we
back to
Third
that.
and 12. Let's go defense. Let's make some noise. Hold them, Phoenix.
Third down.
Yep, they're set up in the formation. Try to hit them with a little fade route into the end zone.
Stills, pumps, throws, tipped up, incomplete. Middle of the field.
Stills' pass attempt is incomplete.
It's Coleman with the tip.
Okay.
Number 11, Creed Coleman tipped it away. Intended receiver, number 24, Levi Dalkey. 4th down and 12 at the McMichael 23-yard line.
So 4th and 12 for the McMichael defense.
So with that being incomplete, partner, the clock's still running.
Just under a minute remaining in the third quarter. Phoenix defense looking to make a stand. Let's make some noise. Let's go, Phoenix. Hold them.
I'm not understanding that.
4th down. Stills
101.
all alone.
Watch out.
Throws far side. Airs it too deep. Incomplete.
Stills pass attempt.
Turnover on down.
Number 12, Trenton Leonard down on coverage.
I'm not really sure, partner. I
Phoenix
mean,
will take over on
normally an
downs
incomplete
at the
pass, I mean, that
22-yard
ran
line.
off. How much time was that? That was
30 seconds.
At least.
So 39.4 seconds remaining in the third. A 29-21 lead for Southwestern Randolph. The Phoenix get the stop. They've got the football now.
Okay. So Southwestern right here, they're playing one high safety. Braden, one-on-one coverage. You've got to get him the football.
And in motion is Tyvon Dalton. He gets the
Tyvon.
quick flip on the
Oh,
jet
good
sweep,
stop.
and he's ripped down at the 15.
There's Mr. Tater himself.
It's Tater time in the backfield. Whalen with the stop, the all-conference linebacker.
Phoenix ball carrier number 4, Tyvon Dalton, brought down behind the line by the Cougars. Number 3, Owen Whalen.
Put the clock at 27 seconds here in the third. So we got an injured player on the field. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Two Rivers Plaza, Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today. Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. And Impex Chevrolet Buick GMC.
When you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, hey, this is Tom Russell, General Manager at Impex Chevrolet GMC in Reedsville. That would be unbeatable selection and world-class service. Choose from over 1,500 vehicles of every model, shape, and price range. With our big city selection and small-town hospitality, you're sure to find just what you're looking for. Shop at one of North Carolina's biggest and best dealers, Impex Chevrolet GMC. On Barnes Street in Reedsville and at ImpexChevroletGMC.com.
27 seconds to play in the third quarter. 29-21 lead for Southwestern Randolph. It'll be second down and about 15 for the Phoenix after the big stop on the jet sweep.
So, Don, they've thrown it a whole lot tonight, pretty much. They have not ran the wishbone one time.
One time. They ran it one time.
They ran it one time?
I saw it one time with Kai Tug. Just one time they ran the veer in the first half. Tyvon Dalton is up, so that's a good sign. He works his way to the sidelines. 27 seconds remaining here in the first half, or in the third quarter.
27 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
All right, so if I'm McMichael right here, it's time to go no huddle, hurry up, throw the football. There it is.
Right there, complete to Braden Dalton. Past the original sticks.
On second
near the
down,
30-yard line. It's going to be third
Torrent
down
connects
and
with
about
number
7.
5, Braden
Make it about third and
Dawson.
6.
And I would take that into the fourth quarter.
Got about 11 yards on the pass play.
Here we go,
Out
partner.
to
We got us a
the
ball game.
We head to the fourth, put 4 fingers in the air here at Macfield. A 29-21 lead for Southwestern Randolph. McMichael with the football here on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week when we start the fourth quarter. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years at 111 Boone Road in Eden. Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split, or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more at Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road in Eden near the roundabout. Tonight's broadcast also brought to you by Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza right across from Macfield at Little Caesars Pizza, 6734 NC 135. Also, visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schules Home at Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And all for your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reedsville.
Rio Grande.
As we start the fourth quarter, McMichael offense on the field. Flip the field.
Hey, so let us know in the comments if you can hear us pretty good. I know Melita said she's kind of having some trouble.
Starting the fourth quarter, third down and 5 from McMichael at the 29-yard
From the 29-yard line of the Phoenix, moving left to right down 8. Tart sets, throws at an open receiver. I believe there was a whistle before
What
the
happened?
throw.
Was it timeout?
Whistle blew the play dead.
That would have been the second time Braden blew past defenders or was uncovered.
But it's right there. I mean, you're playing a one high safety. He's got one-on-one coverage. It's there.
Don says it's raining hard at Reedsville.
Other sponsors include
Reedsville taking on Eastern
Madison Land
Alamance.
Recreation
Don,
Center,
can you hear us pretty good?
Lowe's
Yep,
Lawn
he
Care,
says loud and clear.
Loud and clear, okay.
2 Rivers Plaza in the comments. Let's go, Phoenix.
Hey.
220 Auto Sales, JM Camper Repair, and Pendleton Insurance. And now we're going to start the fourth quarter.
So now we officially start the fourth quarter on third down and 4. From the 30-yard line, Tart time to throw. You know, he's going to
Get
get
rid
the
of it.
blitz,
Oh,
and
no.
he's brought down behind the 20-yard line. Big play defensively from the Cougars. It's a name we've said a million times tonight. Kempton Reed gets back there.
19, lost 9 on the play. It's going to be 4th and 14 for
So
Phoenix.
4th and 14 for the Phoenix.
Number 88, Spencer Tapley,
Spencer Tapley set to punt.
sets up at the
He'll
Michael
stand in
11.
front of the 5-yard line at the 6.
Asher Perkins sets it up at
All right, so they got to get a
48
really
yard
good
line.
kickoff right here. They need to get away from this.
Good snap. Tapley's
Oh,
punt
no.
bounces at the 35-yard line.
Ugh, Fast McMichael, you didn't want that.
So Cougars take over Ian Phoenix territory with an 8-point lead. 11:15 to play.
35-yard line will be first down there for the
In the comments, Monica says Charlotte and Canaan can hear you.
15 seconds
Oh.
remaining.
There we go.
Cougars
Don says in the
29
comments,
yards,
Reedsville just
Phoenix
scored again,
21,
pulling
Phoenix
away,
defense
28-7, 7:50 left in the third.
stand.
Here comes Southwest Randolph at the 35-yard line.
Like Charlotte and Canaan staying up a little late tonight, ain't they?
9:18 p.m. on a Friday.
Let them go.
I bet you they're loving it.
Let them go.
Shotgun formation for Stills. He's the only man back there. 3 receivers far side. Motion Whalen off the offensive line near side
Watch
to the
that
far
out route.
side to block for the QB run. It's stopped Yoakley, but he breaks a tackle.
Wow.
Stills does up to the 30-yard line.
Not only is he shifty, but I mean, he is just
Noah Stills keeps
like
it.
he's got grease or something on him. You can't even get your hands
Brought
around
down
him.
into the Michael 36-yard line to a second down and 6 for the Cougars.
So second down and 6 after the run from the QB. Stills will check out to the sideline. Whalen in at quarterback.
Yep, we know what's coming.
And just big bodies up front. Two up backs, two receivers near side. And a flag.
Delay game.
Too many men on the field, maybe?
Okay.
It looks like that's what it is.
There we go.
Perkins ran to the sideline far side.
Second down and 11.
Second down and 11.
Quick update. The third quarter, regional leads Eastern Alamance 28-7.
It's going to be from the 36-yard line. Phoenix need to stop. Down 8, 10:25 to play.
There it is.
Whalen's hitting the backfield, bounces off the defenders,
Wow.
rips forward, and gains big yardage. Not quite a first down, but close to it on the far side.
It seems like somebody gets back there for McMichael, and the next thing you know, it's either they get bulldozed by Whalen or they just cannot get the grips on steals.
It's like a bowling ball knocking down pins.
It is. It is.
Third down, a big third down. McMichael has stood tall on these third down plays inside their own territory throughout the night. They've got a big one here. Third down and 5. Inside the 30-yard line. QB keeper.
He got him.
Got him short. Good stop. It was Brady Dunn.
Looking at about a 4th and 3.
4th and 3. Brady Dunn with the stop.
22, Brady Dunn.
You almost want to bring everybody up in the box.
All right, so here's what you need to watch out for, too. Let's see if he comes back in. Yep, he's coming back in right now. So look for Asher Perkins.
Let's make some noise.
They're on the right hash, so look for them to have a bunch formation. And okay. Let's see what they got. So they got him at running back right now.
Triple receivers far side.
Watch the out route.
4th down and 3. Inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, shovel
Quick
pass.
pitch to Perkins. Gets the first down.
Ooh, he barely got it. He did.
Give us far side, number 7, Asher Perkins. Brought down just after gaining a
Long
first
touchdown
down
for
far
Eastern
side.
Alamance. A 28-14 ball game
Down
now
to
with
Phoenix,
7:39 left.
24-yard line.
Here it's a 29-21 lead for Southwestern Randolph. Methodical drive with the football. They get the first down on the quick pitch to Perkins. Now at the 25-yard line of the Phoenix, right to left here in the 4th. Single back in the backfield. 2 receivers far side, 2 receivers near side. One of them Perkins in the slot in the motion. Break the handoff to him. It's a give to Shepard. Shepard near side to the 10. Tries the stiff arm, is knocked down in front of the 10 at the 11.
Give this time to number 4, Brody Shepard.
Ooh, Reedsville up 36-14. Is that what you had? New score?
28-14 last check.
36 now. That's what Melita just sent me.
10-yard line down to the Phoenix. 11.
Uh-oh, we got a guy down.
10 there.
This is the war of attrition we talked about. Maybe cramp. Yep, that's definitely cramps.
Don in the comments says, yep, a 30-yard touchdown pass followed by a 2-point conversion.
Okay.
6:40 to go, 36-14 Greensboro. (29-21) Southwestern Randolph is your score here. 8:19 left to go here in the 4th. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Impex Chevrolet Buick GMC.
When you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, hey, this is Tom Russell, General Manager at Impex Chevrolet GMC in Reedsville. That would be unbeatable selection and world-class service. Choose from over 1,500 vehicles of every model, shape, and price range. With our big city selection and small town hospitality, you're sure to find just what you're looking for. Shop at one of North Carolina's biggest and best dealers, Impex Chevrolet GMC. On Barnes Street in Reedsville and at ImpexChevroletGMC.com.
Welcome back to Macfield Stadium. 8:19 to play, 29-21 lead for the Cougars with the football. At the Phoenix 11, right to left. Stills in the shotgun, Whalen to the far side of him. 2 receivers far side, 2 receivers near side. Motion Perkins, near side slot. Into the backfield where he doesn't get the football. It's a fake.
He got
a keeper for Stills to the goal line and a score.
Yep.
Cougar touchdown on the 11-yard carry by number 9.
8:02 to play.
Noah Stills.
The Cougars make it a 2-score ball game. 35-21.
Looks like they're going for the extra point right here instead of 2.
Perkins will kick, Stills to hold.
That's
End
good.
over and kick is good.
Asher Perkins drills the PAT on the hole.
36-21. Southwestern Randolph, 8:02 to play. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed late last year, but they're the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987. Providing specialized care for those with serious illness. Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey when greater comfort and rapid response matter most. Make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit AncoraCC.org. Just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journey towards successful seasons. McMichael's set to return.
I tell you what, they could really use a kickoff return right here.
Near side is Braden Dalton. Nowhere. They're not going to kick it anywhere back there. It's been good kicks ever since the return.
That's been smart.
Far side recovered by the Phoenix. That's going to be near the 45-yard line. Moving left to right. Down 36-21. One thing we do know is you got to move the football quickly.
Oh, absolutely. This is when you got to run the, I guess I'd call this the 2-minute drill throughout. And you got to just put your pedal to the metal, pretty much no huddle, hitches, slants, try to get one deep. I mean, they've been playing one high safety all night long, so it's one-on-one coverage there. Something has got to be open. Just be smart with the football, no sacks.
1st and 10 for Kai Tart in the McMichael offense. Takes the football. Goes far side, tucks, runs. Gets the first down, out of bounds.
There you go.
Gain of about 13.
Phoenix quarterback Kai Tart eludes pressure, dashes up.
He's so quick in that pocket.
He is shifty, man. He's so fast. I'm telling you.
It gives him time to sit in the pocket a little bit longer than the typical high school quarterback.
You give the kid a couple more games to really get used to the offense, man, he's going to be dangerous.
So 1st and 10, single back in the backfield. Braden Dalton far side, 3 receivers near side.
Oh,
Quick
no.
throw out is incomplete. Miscommunication from the receivers Leonard and Tyvon Dalton. So 2nd down and 10. Don in the comments, hope high school football never goes to that new NFL kickoff rule. Tart floats back, faces
Get rid
pressure.
of it. That's one thing.
He's brought down by Reed in the backfield at the 30, all the way back to the 30-yard line.
That's one thing they did not need to have right there.
What do you think about that, the NFL kickoff rule?
Number 12, Kenton Reed.
I get it, safety, but at the same, I don't like it. I don't know. It takes the excitement out of it, you know. What do you think?
I think as it goes on further, it's going to be more exciting.
Yeah. I mean, but 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, it's going to be a touchback.
It's going to be a touchback, yeah.
Check that third
Just
down.
make sure you get the football in the landing zone.
That's it.
So 3rd down and a country mile after the sack. Chark gets pressured again by
no.
Reed. Throws it up. Almost completed to Dalton. Getting there was Shepard to knock it away. And 4th down. I think Tark gets back up.
3rd down pass attempt is incomplete. Intended receiver number 4, Tyron Dalton.
Here comes Tapley to punt.
So I'm not sure. Coach's son? Is that?
Number 88.
I'm guessing.
I'm guessing so.
Tapley? Yeah.
I'm guessing so.
I didn't get no.
He wasn't on our original roster.
Yeah.
Low snap. He brings it in.
That's a good
Snap
bounce.
punt. Rolls
Let it go.
Inside
There you
the
go.
35 to the 34. 7:05 to play. 36-21 lead for Southwestern Randolph as they take over with the football here on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. All right, you got any college games you're looking forward to tomorrow?
Ooh.
Besides UNC and North Carolina Central.
I'm not really looking.
Scheduling tough games in the ACC, I see.
It is
As we get ready to.
the weakest schedule in the ACC by far. I will agree. So I'm looking forward to Liberty and UTEP.
That'll be good.
So if Liberty wins tomorrow, I'm going next Saturday to Lynchburg to watch them play East Carolina. So I want to see the battle of the undefeateds if that can be possible.
Hand it off. Perkins finds a hole on the hash far side. Right up the middle, all the way past midfield to the 35.
I want to see how.
East Carolina's got to beat the Giant Killers.
Who they got?
App State.
Oh, wow. That's going to be a tough one right there. Of course, they did get, good Lord, in Death Valley. It was not pretty last week. Oh, I think
Coach Dabo had some anger built up.
I think he got aggravated. I put a 50 spot on him in the first half. Take a look here and see what we got going on for college football.
Stills and Whalen in the backfield. Motion man and a whistle.
How about those Yankees, though? We're up 5-4, bottom of the 7th against the Red Sox. Oh, you heard.
Who?
The first place Yankees.
Oh, my
Who?
gosh.
The first place Yankees. Who? The
Comments,
first.
please help me.
First and 15 at the
Oh,
That only makes it 1st and 15.
UNLV giving Kansas a run.
Several backups in the game now for Southwestern Randolph.
Let's see. I'll tell you a game.
6:09 to play, 36-21 lead. Southwest Randolph with the football. Fake the handoff, Stills, jukes. Runs to the 30. Ripped down by Cody Oakley.
All right, so I'm going to give you a game to watch at 12 o'clock tomorrow. I know people are going to go crazy and be like, oh, no, it's probably going to be a blowout. South Carolina and LSU.
Okay.
South Carolina's 2-0 right now. LSU's, they're not out of the college football playoff.
Hey, I'm going to say it right now.
But
South Carolina has a better coach, so.
Ooh, I like it. Okay.
Harbor, too, at receivers. Dangerous playmaker.
So I'm not looking too hard. Even though Boston College has played some good football, I'm not looking too hard into Missouri and Boston College quite yet.
Oh, that might be a defensive battle.
I mean, it could be, but, Missouri is just – they're no holds barred. They're spread them out, throw it. No huddle.
3rd down for Southwestern Randolph after the stop from McMichael.
Let's see. What other games do we got here?
Looking to make a stand. Let's make some noise.
3rd and 3. Phoenix with a big defensive play here. Down 36-21. It's Shepard and Whalen in the backfield in that Wildcat look. 2 receivers, 2 upbacks. Give it to Shepard. Gets the first down. And more and more and more to the 15.
So what do you think about South Alabama dropping 87 against Northwestern State?
Could you imagine being a coach and they're like, hey, Coach, can we cut the 4th quarter to 6 minutes?
Cougars
Let's
there.
see. I'm still looking through some games here.
In the comments, Don Knight says UNC needs to step it up and take on Rocky Top.
Ooh.
I think they were just singing that again now.
Let's see. Not really seeing games that really stand out to me this weekend.
Power formation again. Whalen hands it off to Shepard. Brett
Hand
Menard
off
with a
to
stop in the
number
backfield
4.
here near side.
Brody Shepard.
I want to see what Colorado has to do as far as the offensive line goes. It was terrible last week.
Go Rams. Go Rams.
You think so?
Go Rams. Go Colorado
All
State.
right, so the spread right now is 7.5.
It's only 7.5.
7.5.
Wow. I love that game. Was a fun game. There was no defense whatsoever, but it was a fun one to watch last year.
It was. Some dirty plays in that one, too.
Jeff in the comments last week, typical Dave Doran egg lay 5-26 against ranked teams and a 42-44 conference record.
Wow.
That ain't pretty. Perkins checks back into the ball game. Whalen in the backfield alongside the quarterback Stills.
I do got you one at 3:30. The rivalry of the backyard brawl comes back. Pittsburgh and West Virginia.
Second down at 15. A swing for Perkins. Wide open grass to the goal line. Another score for Southwestern Randolph.
Cougar touchdown on the 23-yard carry.
It's that attrition game we talked about in the pregame.
I mean, eventually,
42-21. I think I'll take the Fighting Pat McAfee's against Pitt.
I'll tell you what, Pitt went down to the wire against Cincinnati last week. I was for sure that Cincinnati had that ball game.
Extra point from Perkins.
Extra
Is good.
Is good. The hold, number 9.
It's basically Coach Baxter said,
Perkins.
Asher, Mr. Perkins, I need you to go in the game and finish it for us.
And
He's had one heck of a ball game.
He has.
Don't forget, students, if you need to get a ride, if you need to call for your ride.
Right now, he's got 3 touchdowns by himself.
Of course, there's nothing really worth watching. The greatest team in college football is off this week. David?
Who do y'all got next? What, Western Michigan? Or did you already play them already?
We already played.
Oh, okay.
We got Marshall
You got
next week.
Toledo.
Marshall next week.
Y'all can't talk. Look, y'all do have a really tough conference, but you can't talk about the scheduling of us when y'all keep scheduling peachy teams too.
Akron, Western Michigan.
Oh my goodness.
Marshall.
15 time at Fadden.
It's a tough
You
non-conference
spent
schedule.
$12.5 million on a roster, and you're playing Toledo. Who does that?
No. Listen, we're not even playing Toledo. That's a disgrace to Toledo. Okay, end over end. A return by McMichael is off the hands of the return man, up to the 20-yard line after the pickup for number 15. That's C.J. Graves.
Time at Fadden.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Gets pushed out at the 31-yard line.
Kempton Reed was hurt on that return. He's heading back to the sideline. Looks like it might be a shoulder. Hopefully he's all right. Don in the comments with a great point. Asked Notre Dame about Marshall last year.
Oh. I tell you what, hey, another one to watch. Purdue and Notre Dame. Let's see how Notre Dame bounces back against that big Northern Illinois loss.
Here at Macfield, a 43-21 lead for Southwestern Randolph. McMichael with the football, 3 minutes to play. Anybody got any updates from our local games? Let us know in the comments. Penalty will push the football up. I'm not sure what.
Could have been maybe a late hit. Late hit out of bounds. Blocking him back? I'm not sure.
Score update, Reedsville leads it 36-14, 9:30 left.
Ooh, I got to check my boys from Mount Airy. Let's see if I was right about that 70 spot tonight.
Score update,
Penalty against
Mount
the
Airy
Cougars.
106.
Phoenix gonna start out at their
I'm telling you,
38-yard
I got to get up there and watch them boys, man.
On McMichael, first down, brought to you by One Way Cafe at Osborne Baptist Church in Eden. Join us for delicious coffee and fresh made-to-order food. Monday through Friday from 11 to 2, One Way Cafe, helping people love Jesus and everyone else. So first down for the Phoenix, 3 minutes to play, down 43-21.
Oh, okay. 42-0 in the fourth quarter.
They put on the brakes.
Yeah, they did.
Shotgun formation for Kai Tart. Good block, quick throw. Quick out to Leonard. First down to the 50-yard line. Near sideline.
I'll tell you what, man. Tart has took some absolute shots in the interior offensive line. You know, they've just blitzed up in there in the middle all night long. He's took some tough shots, and right back up he goes, calling the next play.
Don asks, are you broadcasting the McMichael and Moorhead game next week? One of our broadcast teams will. We're not sure which one yet. 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side. Man to block and tipped up at the line by number 38. It's Logan Marsh, the defensive lineman, the sophomore. Second down and 10 from midfield. Quick step, throw, complete to Tyvon Dalton, far side, inbounds. A gain of 5, third down and 5 from the 45.
By the Cougars, number 28, Aiden Walker, gain of 4 on the play, third down and 6.
Oh, Tapley has fired
That's
slam
Cougar
up.
46.
Oh, he just threw.
Timeout, Phoenix.
Ooh.
Next week,
Timeout for the Phoenix.
JV football
With 2:20
team
to
will
play,
be
a
heading
43-21
Thursday
lead for
night.
Southwestern Randolph.
And then Friday, we host Moorhead. That'll also be homecoming. A lot going on next Friday night here at McMichael High School, hosting Moorhead.
Oh, they got homecoming next week.
Monday, McMichael Soccer will host Reedsville. Golf will be home. And then volleyball's got 2 home games.
That's a question I gotta ask you, partner.
Oh, boy.
You ever been pretty good at golf? You like golf?
Middle school softball
You ever played it?
will also be here on Wednesday.
I can hit it a long way.
Let's go, Phoenix and future
Which way does it
Phoenix.
go?
Left, right, backwards.
You ever tried a Happy Gilmore at one time?
Third down and
I've
6.
done that.
Have you? Okay.
Hey, I
Phoenix
played in
offense.
invitationals with friends and got longest drive.
Ooh.
It might have been on the next hole or the hole to the right, but that don't matter. It was longest drive. Asking me to punt or to putt is just a nightmare as well. Throw it out here near side, incomplete. Out of the hands of
Well,
Tyvon Dalton.
I gave up my golf game, so-
Did you ever have it to give up?
I had a decent golf
Okay,
game.
all
I
right,
really
all
did.
right,
I had
all
a
right.
decent golf game. Where I tore my shoulder up pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
It just I had to give it up. There was just no coming back from that.
So my father-in-law's a huge golf fan.
Okay.
He lives on the golf course in Greensboro.
Okay.
He took me out one time. That was enough.
I tell you what, if you ever got the chance, and if it ever come time, oh, we'll see what he does right here. Throw it away. There you go.
Throws it away, gets away from pressure.
If you ever get the chance, you need to take
Turnover on downs.
go up to Deep Springs Country Club.
Been there before, not to
Been?
golf, but
Been
I've been there several times.
Okay. Go out there to the driving range. I worked out there for a little while, adding that to the sports resume.
From what I hear, it's a beautiful course.
Beautiful. Bermuda. Oh, man, it's beautiful.
Beautiful Bermuda.
And the greens are very fast.
43-21 lead for Southwestern Randolph. They get the football back on the turnover on downs at the 45. Front of midfield, right to left. 2:09 to play. There's a lot of hidden gems in Rockingham County. One of them is Kooler Ice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, if you need ice in the freezer, that's the one place to go. 1st and 10. From the 45-yard line for Southwestern Randolph. Perkins gets it again. For the first time maybe tonight, he's stopped behind the line.
Asher Perkins, the ball carrier.
Kooler Ice looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are. Kooler Ice is county-wide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza right here in Mayodan across the street from Macfield. Across from Walmart, visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser, Chul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scales and 2 Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice. Great tasting, fresh ice available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Another strong run for Southwestern Randolph. Time number 20, Asher Haggerty
the ball carrier.
with the carry.
If it ain't one Asher, it's another.
If it ain't one, it's another.
Yeah.
Flag on
Oh,
the
they
play.
got a holding coming back.
Holding against the Cougars. This is going to come back.
Great crowd here tonight at Macfield. With all the future Phoenix.
So how old are you going to be tomorrow?
38.
38. Wow.
Back to the Cougars.
Not
Most
quite
of the
yet
yards
ready
on
for the
second
wheelchair,
down.
but he's getting,
Getting
close.
close.
He's getting close.
19 for the Cougars.
I'll tell you what. I want to be the first one to tell you happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
Happy birthday,
Thank you.
partner.
Appreciate it.
I have, I'm going to tell you what, since I came on here last year, it's been nothing but a great experience. It's been awesome. I'm telling you,
I appreciate
you
that.
let me reach my dream and touch my dream of going to NC State, coaching the that's sarcastic there, but anyway, I mean, no, but honestly, truthfully, I mean, I got to have a great experience at NC State. I mean, it was awesome doing the state championship last year. Couldn't have done it without you.
Maybe we can get to Chapel Hill this year.
Oh, my goodness.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what our schools do.
Man. I don't know what I'm going to do if that happens. I don't know what I'll do.
I'll bring extra water just in case you pass
You're
out.
going to have to bring me tissues. I'm going to need tissues.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight.
Thank you,
Don't
Melita,
forget
for the
next
happy
weekend,
birthday
next Friday
wishes.
night is homecoming.
Don, thank you. He says, so young, enjoy it while it
See
lasts.
everybody back here again next Friday.
Final score here, 43-21. Southwestern Randolph wins it to move to 2-1
safe weekend.
on the season. The Phoenix drop to 1-3 overall on the year, but a big game next weekend here at home. Homecoming against those Moorhead Panthers. It'll be rivalry football.
Oh, that'll be.
Here at Macfield. We'll have the coverage. We're not sure which one of our broadcast teams will be here. One of us will be here. One of us will be also at Reedsville and North Forsyth ball game on Friday. So we'll keep you updated at facebook.com/Radio Rockingham. Thank you to the folks at 2 Rivers Plaza for the early birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Down in the comments, 43-14, Reedsville leads in the fourth. A score update. I mean, the scoreboard indicates how the game got out of hand in the second half. But in that first half, you go to the locker room, it's an 8-score ball game.
Mm-hmm.
The fight from McMichael, we saw good things offensively. We also saw things that need to be worked on. But you can see that it's there. There's stuff to build on.
It is. This team is young. They are building for something very, very good in the future. And you could see it like every piece they've got right now. They are building something. They've got the quarterback to run this offense. You let him get some gains up under his belt, and he's really going to build some confidence, man. He's going to be a tough one. McMichael can't hang her hat on this one. I mean, defensively, I mean, you had 8 or 9 times where Southwestern Randolph was inside their own 25-yard line, and they got a multiple stops. So this game could have easily been in the 60s. Could you agree with that? I mean, absolutely. So, I mean, get the offense together, fix some things, clean up some penalties, clean up the turnovers. They're going to be just fine come conference play.
better team wins today. Southwestern Randolph to move to 2-1 on the season. Good luck to them throughout the rest of the year as they march through the 2A, and we'll hope to hear how well they've done throughout the season because they got a veteran squad, and the way that they play football, they deserve to have a good season, no doubt about it. And for McMichael, you mentioned the young talent. Of course, there's the senior guys that are great that we love watching. There's Brett Menard, and there's Tyvon Dalton and Michael Vasquez and Cody Oakley. But we get 2 years of Braden Dalton from Kaitar.
Wow, that's going to be magical. That's going to be magical.
So that's going to be fun to watch, and we look forward to the rest of the season. It's a building block. Even in a loss like this, no coach believes in that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah, have a good one.
No coach believes in that, but it's true.
Yeah.
You come in, this is your first year for Coach Tapper. You get your first win last week. You build from that, even though the score doesn't say it, you build from that offensively and defensively today against a tough squad.
That's it.
Non-conference. Now you're ready. You're battle-tested heading into the Mid-State 2A where you can still put together a good season conference-wise.
Absolutely. I mean, they played some tough teams, man. I mean, Michael's played some pretty decent teams. You had Southwestern. Rockingham is not bad. South Stokes is a little bit down this year, but that was a good win.
Played a one-score game against Forbush.
I mean, it's going to be fun to watch in the 2A this year because it's going to be some good ball clubs, good ball teams, and Michael included. Man, it's just like I said, you just got to get the offense worked out a little bit, work out some kinks because you went from straight wishbone to run and shoot in a matter of days. So, I mean, I like the run and shoot, but I wouldn't shy away from the wishbone. I mean, because that can really open up your running game and give you more blockers for the run game. And I would still keep the run and shoot there for the pass game, too. I mean, but it's all going to work out. Trust me. I feel pretty good about McMichael right now. I really do.
Big win for Southwestern Randolph tonight. They win this non-conference matchup. But we will return next week. We'll be right here. Or we'll be in Reedsville for that ball game.
Please come to the press box. Thank you.
I wrote down the final score. I can't find it, David.
What's that?
Final score tonight.
49-21. Was that right?
I think so. 49-21. Final score here from Macfield Stadium. Y'all have a good night. We'll talk to you next week on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Find out where we'll be at Facebook.com/Radio Rocky Oak. Melita's got us. 43-21.
43-21.
Thank you, Melita. Melita's always got her back. Always has, always
will.
Every single time. Hey, Melita, did you get a final score from the Moorhead game?
She'll have it in 2.5 seconds. Watch this. Come on, Melita, you got us.
I did put her on the spot there.
Oh,
you know. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Yep, make sure you get on Facebook tomorrow and text messages, any kind of messages tomorrow, and wish my buddy a happy birthday.
49-7 score for Williams and Moorhead. So both of these teams will come into this homecoming matchup next week. Moorhead and McMichael off of losses. It's going to create fireworks. I don't know if we're going to be here. There's a good chance we're going to be at Reedsville, but still.
I mean, I'm just going to
coming into this game, you might have thought one way, and I might have thought one way. Now that we've seen both teams, because this is our first McMichael game, I think we're in for one heck of a game next week. I think it's pretty even. Oh, boy. Oh, what's brewing up in the D. Woods brain?
Well, we are the media. I'm just going to give you an Easter egg. It's going to be a wild weekend next week, a wild Friday night. I'll just say that for both teams. Well, I'll tell you what, for 3 county teams. People are going to get a big surprise next week, but we'll keep it at that.
Last time we saw it was 43-13 Reedsville. Not quite sure what the score is right now, but that was the last check. We'll see if somebody, before we head out of here, somebody in the comments can drop that for us. You're on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week as we wrap things up. A 43-21 win for Southwestern Randolph. All right, help a Midwesterner out, okay?
Okay.
They are at Albemarle. Is that how you say that?
Albemarle, yep.
Oh, I can't believe I got that.
You got it.
I've been here since
Albemarle.
Since 2014. I still can't pronounce that one. And as we mentioned, the homecoming matchup for McMichael against Moorhead next week. Reedsville will take on North Forsyth.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rockingham County has Southern Guilford, if I remember right.
Okay.
So 45-14 is that score with 5:44 left. All right. Final score here, a 43-21 win for Southwestern Randolph. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll talk to you next Friday.
Thanks for listening to the RoCo Radio Game of the Week between Southwestern Randolph and McMichael. Tonight's game is brought to you by Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is county-wide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home at 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville, located at 1509 South Scale Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Tonight's game is brought to you by Two Rivers Plaza. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today. Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. The RoCo Radio Game of the Week is made possible thanks to support from Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle-cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items, such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. And tonight's coverage of Southwestern Randolph and McMichael is brought to you thanks in part to Impex Chevrolet GMC at 2009 Barn Street in Reedsville. When you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, look for the difference at Impex Chevrolet GMC. We have an unbeatable selection and world-class service, and choose from over 1,500 vehicles of every model, shape, and price range. With our big city selection and small-town hospitality, you are sure to find just what you're looking for. Shop at one of North Carolina's biggest and best dealers, Impex Chevrolet GMC, at 2009 Barn Street or at ImpexChevroletGMC.com. And the RoCo Radio Game of the Week is brought to you by our friends at Rockingham Update, the community source for local programming, government meeting coverage, community events, promotion, and broadcast, as well as local nonprofit news and so much more. Providing digital community news on all platforms since 2007, RockinghamUpdate.com aims to serve Rockingham County with the dependable information and coverage it deserves. Rockingham Update and RockinghamUpdate.com, the community source. On behalf of my broadcast partner, David Woods, I'm Joe Dexter, thanking you for listening to our coverage of the RoCo Radio Game of the Week and reminding you you can find us next weekend on the Gridiron on Fridays at Facebook.com/Radio Rockingham, and later this weekend, catch the local Gridiron, where we review the action from across Rockingham County and also take a look at action coming up in week number 5. You can find the local Gridiron as well on Spotify by searching for RoCo Radio and live on RoCoRadio.com. Have a great weekend, take care, and we'll see you next week on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week.